Ladies and gentlemen, I am not selling. My voice just sounds like it was ravaged by an angry frog. And for that, I think I should be commended for streaming. I am God's gift. Okay, I'm just kidding. I can't even continue on that line of thinking. I'm seeing Roger Goodell come out to the stage here. All right, let me get off this stupid starting soon screen. All right. Hello. I think we're good. Making sure the music's coming through, making sure you can't hear the draft because I think I'll get copyrighted to all heck, if you know what I'm saying. We're here. I said I was going to do a draft stream. Unlike Mike Vrabel, I keep my vows. So we are here. We are ready to rock. I'm having a good time. Let's party. There are some big Steeler men on the stage right now. How we doing? I'm not late. You're just early. And I appreciate you for being early. You guys are going to hear a really loud noise in a second because my garage is about to open, and it's really funny. It might not be that loud, just kind of an ominous rumbling noise. And yes, I apologize for my voice being just so undeniably sexy today as I continue to get over this sickness. Every time I travel, I get sick. It just is what it is at this point. So, I can't do much about it. We live with it. My immune system is a weak man. He is a weak man. I am not a weak man. My immune system, though, very weak man. Ignore the Patriots-sized distraction. Listen. Yeah. What's happening? Oh, that was a chime on my stream. I thought the draft was like they were doing the draft chime, and I was like, it doesn't seem like it's time for that yet. Let me go and make sure that I can actually see the... Oh, no, I can see the donations. I'm not stupid. Bailey with 199 said the Mike Vrabel speech was something. Yeah, it was something. It was nothing. Is what it is. We move. It's not great. I don't love it. I don't condone it. Kind of one of the worst things you could do. Boy has the immune system equivalent of the 49ers practice squad. If I'm lucky, bro. I mean, the electrical substation is coming for me. It's I guess it's already got me. It must be coming for me in my sleep. What is that? I can't even see that notification. All right, I need to get my life together here. Hold on. And this is not what I want to do. I've also just had the chills for days, so that's been super cool. I've loved every part of that. That's been awesome. So trying to get warm has been difficult. Also, I recognize that was Babita. How do I sign in to freaking StreamYard? Rubber Duck 499 said, imagine if Raiders be the Raiders and go with Ty Simpson. Boy, the shorts you've made. Yeah. I don't see that happening. Luckily for the Raiders and most of America, that would be really bad. Okay, whatever. See, I don't know what I can't read that notification. Oh no, I don't want to move the entire stream. Just want to move the alert. Oh, it's liking the stream. Oh, that's right. I forgot this was a noti that we can get. I don't even know what site that's from. Might be Twitter. Oh, I might have to mute that one because that one might come through simply too often. Thank you guys all for the donations. Thank you guys all for tuning in. As sick as I am, we're gonna have a fucking sick draft. Anyway, there's a lot of Steelers on the stage. I was worried about starting the stream late, and then I was like, they don't make the first pick until fucking 9 p.m. anyway. All right, way too many likings of the stream. Oh, I can see where it's from. It's from Facebook. Got it. Sniped. All right. Let me cook here because we need to not do that. Oh boy. Disable the likes. Okay. Appreciate all you guys if you're liking the stream on Facebook. It's just there's gonna be too many and it's gonna ding too much, and I don't want the stream to be only dings, but you guys are appreciated. The sports your name's cut off. Sports gamer maybe? Hold on, I can check what your actual full name is. No, save changes. Don't want the Facebook to ding anymore. No more dingy, less dingy. We want less dingy. The Sports Gamer 7. I was right. There's just a 7 in there. 49ers are unfair. John Lynch is... 49ers are unfair. John Lynch is in there, standing at the concession, plotting the NFC West's oppression. Oh, let's hear Schefter. Mendoza's Miami connection with Brian Greasy has prepared him for Raiders and NFL. Okay, well. That seems like obvious. I don't know. Brian Greasy's an ESPN guy, so not surprising that they are peddling that. Do you acknowledge your tribal chief? How cool is this? I have so much space back here now. This is my first... So this part's not cool. I have so much space back here because I'm in a new house from last year's draft. I think I've only done like one draft per place I've lived because I move every year. Not happening anymore. But, point being, this is my first draft live stream, I think, in the Eastern time zone, which is not ideal because it's gonna go really late. This used to be super easy when I lived in Denver, and it was draft start at 6 and be over by like 10:30 at the latest. I mean, 4.5 hours for the first round. Probably closer to 4. I don't know, maybe 4.5. But we're going to like midnight tonight, and I'm still kind of sick, so that's not sick. Sports Gamer with $4.99. Thank you again, man. Appreciate all your donations. He said, I'm your biggest fan. That just made my day. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate all of you guys. Brand, I'm watching you, Tom Grossi, and Bengal. I was going to ask how you guys are juggling watching everybody who's streaming and like who you're prioritizing. I won't be offended if you guys are like, oh, I'm switching back and forth, or like I usually watch this guy or whatever. I'm just curious because I've seen, I think, every football content creator that I know or follow or am connected to, they're all streaming right now. Like Tom's streaming, Bengal's streaming, Drew Allen's streaming, just fucking everybody's streaming. So yeah, there's a lot to pick from. I do think I used to not understand why people honestly watch streams like this, because I can't multitask, like focusing on 2 different things at once, really. I'm barely even listening to what they're saying on ESPN right now, even though I know it's not important. But like to be watching a streamer while the draft's going on kind of didn't make sense to me. And then I figured out it's because hardly anything that goes on during the draft actually matters. We quiet down for the picks, and that's really all you need to hear. You guys, for whatever reason, I guess, might want to hear what I have to say more than what Mel Kiper has to say and his luxurious hair. I do have this. Go Raiders. I guess this is the one prop I have for the draft today. I don't know. I found it in my closet. I have obviously like clothes and stuff for other teams, but this is all I pulled out for now. I don't pull out very much. Hey yo. As a CT kid, I'm only watching you. Appreciate you, Lucas. CT stand up. People may forget we exist, but we are small but mighty. Small but mighty. I've had multiple things in my life be described that way. Man, Mendoza just sitting there waiting with anticipation. So, what do we think's happening tonight? Because there's been so many rumors, like, not just, I feel like every year they're like, oh, this might be the most trade-heavy draft or whatever. This is the most, like, specific names I can recall being mentioned in, like, draft rumors leading into a draft that I can, like, in a long time that I can remember. Because there's, people are like, oh, George Pickens could get moved. Who else? I wrote down the names. What else we got here? George Pickens, Kyle Pitts I just saw a rumor about. Motherfucker. Nico Collins, I mean, that one's unlikely, but... a lot of roomies here. A couple donations here. Sport Gamer with another $4.99 said the Steelers are cheaters. This season was crazy. Are the Steelers cheaters? I mean, DK Metcalf smacked the guy. Is that count as cheating? Can we mention Bane's draft stock now? What about his draft stock? Is it not fine? I was under the impression that it is fine. Much love from Germany. Real deal Wizzy. Damn, Germany. It's late o'clock over there, brother. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you. I assume Ty Simpson gets drafted. Wonder who this pick will be. My favorite creator on YouTube, hands down. Oh, you guys are too nice. Guys are too nice. Too nice. 4 out of 10 burp. That wasn't powerful. My throat is still cooked. I've really gotten myself in a pickle here because this is what my voice usually sounds like after this stream every year. So the fact that it sounds like this going in does not bode well for my outlook tomorrow. But we'll get some honey going. We'll get some, not tea, I really hate tea. We'll get some home remedies cooking up, you know, to try to mitigate that. Sports Gamer, I appreciate you, but I can't follow people just because they donate. That would set a really bad precedent. And people would just donate expecting me to follow them all the time. So I can't do that, but you are appreciated. Just know that. Here we go. I can't believe the Raiders took Ty Simpson. No, Fernando Mendoza, obvious pick. I'm going to try to make a video out of this stream, so I'm going to try to be concise and like announce each pick before I get into my ramblings and reactions to them. But Fernando Mendoza, obvious number 1 overall pick to the Las Vegas Raiders. I saw a report just before the draft that says they would prefer Kirk Cousins to start all year. Honestly, I kind of like that. I think we don't see quarterbacks sit very much these days. And it's case by case, right? But I think the Raiders are in a situation where it definitely makes sense to start Kirk for as long as they possibly can. But I like Mendoza as a prospect. I'm excited to see when he does get on the field what that looks like with him, Brock Bowers, Ashton Genty. You know, I don't know if it's going to be realistic for them to bench Mendoza all year because I don't know that Kirk's got that juice. But they're going to try, and we'll see. We'll see. Great pick, obviously. I mean, the pick we knew was coming for literally, 4 months? At least, I think. Rubber Duck with 199 said he got careless driving charge at a fatal crash. Oh, I do remember seeing that one. Yeah, I don't remember seeing that affecting his draft. Is that Brian Daboll in the Raiders facility? I know it's not, but bald man with beard should be with the Titans. 8-minute clock. Ooh, I forgot about the 8-minute clock. Ooh, I might not be here as late. I mean, it'll still be late. It'll still be later than it was in Denver, but is this, let me see, is this tab working? Let's see. I want it to, I want to be able to show the pick up here on this little top right area. Let's see, does it show? Why does it show? Oh, I just have to move it a little bit. Let's see, on the clock, Jets, and then it shows Mendoza. Okay, I think this is good. There we go. This way I don't have to update the ticker this year, like my self-made ticker, because that was bad. That was bad. I kept forgetting. Also, I'm gonna make this ticker go away because this is for the podcast. Let's hide that. Alrighty. Well, we are underway. I predict Dexter Lawrence to go 10th. Hot take. They just draft Dexter Lawrence. Bengal has 17,000 viewers. Damn, Bengal, look at you. Bengal streams a lot. I mean, he's very much earned that audience. I'm sitting here. I mean, I'm very happy with. It says I got 829 of you guys. I think that's across all of my platforms. So that's, look, I can't complain about that. You know, that's very solid for a humble non-streamer like myself. Let's see, it's showing me that. Am I live on Twitch? I think I went live on Twitch for the first time in like forever. Maybe it didn't work. I got 9 viewers on Twitch. Hell yeah, Twitch gang. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Twitch Hive. Bengals fan here. What am I doing here? You are here for a good time, my friend. Not a draft time. Okay, the Jets pick is in. No trade shenanigans. What do we think? We going David Bailey here? It's Reese pick leaked. Yo, Brand, I love your content ever since I found you. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Tribe. Thank you. Appreciate you. Silver with $5 said, first year into football, was wondering why I don't care about the draft. And I realized it's because I'm a Green Bay fan. Yeah, one of my close friends is a Packers fan, and he is just doing a whole lot of nothing tonight. I also need to move my camera a little bit. Oh, my mic's going to be in there now. Whoop. Whoop. Maybe I just need to move. This is what happens when I don't stream solo, ever. Is it too late to start a draft stream of my own? Oh, can you turn down the donation volume a little bit? Yes, I absolutely can. I do see that it was cranked quite loud. Thank you for the feedback. Any other volume-related feedback is appreciated. Don't want to sit here with a stream being trash all night. So feel free to pop that feedback in there. Is it too late to start a draft stream of my own? I mean, no, not if you have like the equipment to do it. Like for me, setting up this stream requires like an hour of pre-work. So for me, that would be too late. But for you, if you've already got your stuff like ready to go and you can just press go live, no, fuck it. Vinci Guerra, 1944 with $5 said, only thing I know is that the Vikings pick will be better without a GM this year than the last 4 years. The world is funny that way. Yeah, their GM this year is Kevin O'Connell, and that's probably for the best. All right, Raj. Jets took David Bailey at number 2. Wow. They really did it. People weren't sure if that was a smokescreen or not, because it seemed like the consensus was, Reese was the better overall player. But Bailey was the guy, like, specifically mocked to the Jets for a lot of this draft process. So I feel like I'm a little surprised that they actually went through with it, just because Arvell Reese was, like, just so universally seen as that guy. But I mean, I guess. Fuck the Jets. I hope it doesn't work out. I mean, I don't want to wish harm or, a bad career on the young man. I hope he has a long, not illustrious, but long career in the NFL and leaves the Jets after his rookie deal is out. Let's see. Ilan Woll 9795. Sorry, I can't read. I got a 4th grade education. Graduated college, but you wouldn't know it. With 499 said, seriously, how does Mel Kiper's picks get screen time after his Shador love last year? Yeah, I fear Kiper has nefarious pictures of Roger Goodell at a Christmas party somewhere, so he gets to keep his job. Maybe not Roger Goodell. I guess it would be ESPN's higher-ups, right? Although they've switched higher-ups over the time that he's been there. So I guess it used to be Jimmy Pataro's undie picks. And then now, maybe it's just Schefter's. Maybe he's just got Schefter's. And they've, agreed that he won't out Schefter if he just gets to keep his job. I feel like Kiper should have been cooked after the Jimmy Clausen takes from back in the day, because that was real bad. URJ MJK, thank you for the sub on Twitch, man. I barely stream over here, but I love you and I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Hot take, the Jets take Ty Simpson at 16. Don't forget to like the stream, everyone. Yes, very good point. I hope I pronounced this right. Sinestro Girl, I don't know, whatever it is. Thank you very much. That is a good point. Like the stream. It will push it out to as many people as possible. We can get a little party going in here. Who doesn't want a party? Me, I hate real parties, but this kind of party, I like this. All right, Cardinals on the clock at number 3. Do they keep the pick? And if they keep the pick, is it Jeremiah Love? Because that's been the hot, sexy, steamy, no Rossini, no Vrabel rumor going on lately. So, let's see. I've also been cold all day because I've been sick, and now I'm like already dying because of this sweatshirt, because streaming just creates a heat bubble that just engulfs me and just, I mean, it could also be the 12 ounces of hot chocolate I literally chugged before I came up here in an effort to warm myself up, but we don't have to talk about that. I'm new to football. What should be my favorite team? Can you turn up the donations? Are you serious? I'm new to football. Who should be my favorite team? I would say the Patriots. No controversy surrounding the Patriots now or ever, really. If you're really looking for an unproblematic underdog type of team, I think the Patriots are probably your best bet. I mean, just look at the last couple years prior to this Super Bowl run they had. Some really, really bad years. Like some really bad. I mean, don't go too far back, but some really, really bad years. We'd love to welcome you to Patriots Nation. Foxborough forever, baby. Go Pats. So, Yeah, I mean, if you want to root for a real underdog. Runner Salvatore, stop spamming. Thank you. I actually need to... You know what? I meant to make it so you couldn't do that, and I forgot. So I'm going to make it so you can't do that. One moment while I moderate my own stream. I'm not banning you or anything. Please stop doing that, but I'm not banning you. I'm just putting a slight slow mode on the chat. Nothing crazy. A couple seconds. Slow mode. Let's do 10 seconds. Nobody needs to send more than one message in 10 seconds. Let's be so for real. This Cardinals clock is coming down to the wire here. The wire. Stop with the spam about misery. We could be the Browns. Very true. Very true. Maui Noah is who I got. We shall see. All right, Cardinals. What are we feeling? What are we feeling? Kuiper talking up love again. Can you guys hear the music, by the way? And do you want to hear the music? I mean, I feel like it's a good little background to have just because I'm not streaming the draft volume. Also, am I loud enough? Does everything sound good? Brand, anyone realistic you want your Pats to take? Or anyone you want your Pats to take, realistic or otherwise? Realistic or otherwise. Arvell Reese? Thoughts? He's still on the board. Matthew said, Deflategate, Spygate, come on, buddy, no controversy ever. Matthew. We simply cannot know how to access the internet if our sarcasm detection skills are that poor. I am offering a class. You can enroll in the fall semester this upcoming football season. The class is just watching all of my videos and trying to absorb the tone of them. You let me know. All right, here we go. Cardinals pick. Wow. The Cardinals take Jeremiah Love at 3. Greeny said it best. They really did it. I didn't think they were going to do it. I didn't. I mean, we thought it was a smokescreen because of the Titans being behind them, even the Commanders, at 7, or really any other team that might have been interested in him. Just didn't seem like a huge... Not that it didn't seem like a big need for them, but, other holes to fill, whatever. I don't hate the pick because I think when you believe that strongly in a talent like this, you go get him. You don't question your process if you believe in a guy like this. Like, he's an amazing player. And the Cardinals are not about to compete this year, right? Like, if they think this is... Oh, there's Marcus Freeman. If the Cardinals think that this is going to be a rebuilding year, but that this is the year where they have their running back of the future available to them, like, go get that guy. You're probably going to be picking in the top 5 again next year anyway, so you can go out and get that lineman. I mean, I think as long as you keep expectations reasonable, for this upcoming season, and you don't look at it like, oh, well, they went 4-13. Jeremiah Love was a bad pick. I don't hate the pick. I'm surprised. I'm also very curious what this means for James Conner, because, like, I understand he's old. I understand he broke everything. Ankle, I think? Something in his leg. But, like, unless he's retiring, you can't have a backfield with 3 dudes of this sort of caliber. Like, they signed Tyler Algier. You draft Jeremiah Love number 3 overall. He's obviously going to be your number 1 back. Tells me Connor's probably, I don't know, getting traded or something. Or, I mean, I don't think he's going to retire. That seems crazy. I don't know. Very interested to see what happens with James Conner, because I don't see them... There's no way they go into the season with all 3 of those guys in their backfield. No way. They can just take the pick and trade later if teams are asking about him. Yeah, but they don't. Teams really don't operate like that. Couple donations here. Trooper with $4.99 said New England trades number 31 to Atlanta for Pitts. Yay or nay? Honestly, nay. Just because we'd have to pay Pitts right away. Like, the appeal of making first-round picks is those guys' contracts are small. I'd rather, if they want a tight end that badly, trade down, take Eli Stowers. I like him a lot. I mean, shit, trade up and take Kenon Sadi if you really want. But I don't see any reason for the Patriots to go after Pitts. Not with the A.J. Brown trade basically guaranteed at this point. I don't feel like that's necessary. Ty with 199 said there's a rumor the owner was forcing Love at 3. I mean, I could see that. Detrained with 24, 499 said, Brand, you know that dude should be a Giants fan because you love us too. 18-1. I want Styles at 5 and Downs 10. Yeah, what the Giants do is definitely the next most interesting thing coming up here. 2 picks in the top 10 is psychotic. So Cardinals are the new and better Pats. All right. KC Concepcion to the Broncos. No. I forgot they traded for Waddle. No, I don't like that. I don't want Concepcion to be a 3. Are you listening to Neon Dreams? They're from my hometown in Nova Scotia. I am playing a non-copyrighted playlist of 500 songs, and I can't really hear it because the volume's really low in my ears. I have it up for you guys. But I do listen to this playlist a lot, so I do like this kind of music. Titans might have gotten screwed. Yeah, maybe a little bit. I mean, I didn't expect this, truly. I thought Jeremiah Love was going to be a Titan or a Commander. And now both of those teams just have mid-ass backfields. Like, I mean, Pollard and Spears was fine, I guess. But Bill, Krosky Merritt, and they lost Chris Rodriguez, who might have been their best runner last year. And who else? I don't even know who else. I don't remember who the Commanders have. Eckler's not under contract anymore. Shout out, Austin Eckler, friend of the show. Gordon out tonight for the Nuggets. I know. I'm big depressed. Big depressy. Should the Browns trade down or take Tate at 5? Depends how far they have to. Well, I think you mean 6. It depends how far they'd have to trade, or they could trade down. Pat, why are you donating $1.99 and didn't put a message? That's coming out of your paycheck. Don't ask me to explain that, but it's coming out of your paycheck. Pats trade 31 and next year's second for A.J. Brown. The Patriots can't make a trade for A.J. Brown tonight. They can't. They have to wait. All of that stuff is not happening until June 1st. June 1st. So no Patriots draft picks for 2026 will be involved unless they want to trade a player that they take after June 1st. I don't even know what the rule is with trading players you just picked. Like, I know you have to wait a certain amount of time. I think, right? If you're trading them for a player who's already, like, active in the NFL. I know that was a thing in the NBA when, I think, Andrew Wiggins got traded for, like, Kevin Love? Something like that. I'm a Spears fan by the fact I go to Tulane games. Fair. Didn't Tulane win the Natty in, like, 1943? Sat here at 1 a.m. watching this. You are crazy. Matt Gosh with $5 said, I just want to hear you say the Browns are the best team in the NFL and really sell it. I cannot be bought to spew your lies, but I did technically just say it, so you could clip that. It's not very enthusiastic, but you could do it. All right, here we go, Titans. Ooh, Carnell Tate at number 4. Ooh. Who had Arvell Reese fallen to 5? Wow. That's surprising. Well, now the Giants wide receiving core has representatives from both contenders for wide receiver U. Wow. Okay. What do we think of that one? I mean, that's super interesting. Malik Neighbors needed a running mate. Oh my God, I'm talking about the Giants. I'm such an idiot. I'm looking at blue colors. Oh my God. Excuse me. Titans. Jesus. They needed a receiver too. I thought the few little rumors I was seeing leading into the draft was Jordan Tyson. Maybe here. I don't think I ever once saw Carnell Tate this high up at number 4. That is surprising. I mean, hey man, good for them. Like, I like it. Get a little spice going here early. Get a little spice going here. Nobody, if you had that mocked, no, you didn't. How about that? Doesn't drop the football. We'll see about that, Kuiper. When he drops the football, I'm pulling this clip. So the Titans are going to be rolling with... I pulled up their depth chart real quick. Well, R.I.P. Alec Iomanner. I guess it's really more R.I.P. Calvin Ridley. I mean, this is their number one receiver now. Straight up. Like, very clearly. I don't know how well he's going to produce early on, but they're going to be slanging that thing. So, Sve with 20 Czech dollars? Canadian? That's CZK? I don't know. 20 of something. Said Ben Schwarmer will never die. Ben Schwarmer will return in Avengers Endgame. Maybe. The Train 24 with another $4.99 said they don't have to wait. Remember that Eli and Rivers were swapped after they were picked. Yes, but those were 2 draft picks. I'm saying you can't trade, I don't think, like a player after you make the selection. Like you submit that draft card to the commish. I don't think you can. Maybe you can. Maybe you can. I don't know. I don't know the rule. You might be right, but that was a different thing. Alex with 199 said Carnell Tate is the most wide receiver one name I've ever heard. True. Grady with $2 said I'm so sad. Hopefully Reese falls to 6 now. I mean, the Giants have to be salivating. Have to be. Just absolutely leaking in their mouth. Just dribbling all over the place. I mean, they must have submitted that card so fast. I'm also sweating out of my hoodie. Oh my God. Jay George with $2 said the Commanders have your favorite running back, Rashad. Forgot they have Rashad White, brother. No, they don't. Matt with another 5 said my wife says you deserve another $5 for that. Touche. I'm always open, says Carnell Tate. The rule in 2K is you got to wait for 30 days. What is going on? This draft is wackadoo already. Very much wackadoo. Very much wackadoo. George with 10 euros said, hey, Brand, love the content. Gotten into the NFL over the last 2 years. I'm also a Pats fan, as when I was younger, I saw them called New England and thought they were an English team. What you see the Pats doing? Hell yeah. Love it. Any reason to be a Pats fan is a good reason. What do I see them doing? Honestly, truly, in my heart of hearts, trading down. If they don't trade down, edge rusher. That's my gut. That is where my gut is telling me. Johnny with 199 said, big fan, what does Carolina do in this draft? I mean, their GM said that there's no rule against taking a wide receiver in the first round for 3 straight years. So, mayhaps they take a receiver. We'll see. Giants pick is in. I don't see why we have to go to commercial right now. What do you think Mendoza's Madden rating will be? Rookies always get done dirty. It's definitely going to be in the 70s. I'll say like 77. I feel like they'll give him a little respect because he was the first one, but not a lot of respect. Let's see. My group chat's not popping off because they're lame. Ty with 199 said, when did the Chiefs trade down? What do you mean, when did the Chiefs trade down? When did the Chiefs trade down? I don't believe they did, good sir. Hi, Bench. I'm a huge fan. I've been a fan for 3 years, bro. Keep it up, man. Love you. Hey, appreciate you. JND. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Browns traded back. Browns wanted Tate. Did the Browns trade back? What is the exosphere saying? Oh, okay. Chiefs are on the clock at number 6. I see this. You guys are on top of it because you're on the internet. I'm just talking to the internet. What did they... Oh, number 6 for number 9, 74, and 148. Okay, so what do we think the Chiefs wanted that bad? I mean, they must know who the Giants are taking, right? They must know. Can barely hear you. Your mic sucks. Does it? Sorry. I'll turn it up. I can turn it up. It's a little far from me. I mean, it's usually a really good mic, but I've got it a little far from me, and my voice is lower. Why would the Chiefs trade up? Clearly they want something. They want something here. Is anyone else having mic issues? Someone says your mic is horrible, can barely hear. Again. Seems like you guys can hear me. Chiefs fleece the Browns. Why are you... Who is... Okay, stop messaging this weird message about fragrant flowers. Stop. Mike sounds fine. All right, cool. Cool. Ty with 199 said Chiefs trade up to draft Ty Simpson to replace Pat. Yeah. I'm in. Mike is good. Yeah, it was a little quiet, and I'm not factoring in the fact that I'm speaking about 6 decibels lower than I normally am. Can't see the top part of the draft page thing you have. Is this not... Oh, thank you. Thank you. Scrolled down too far. All right. What do the Giants got? Special guests. Ooh, very special guest. Special guest. I should really stop like half mocking when they bring up guests because usually it's for something really nice and also kind of tragic. So I'm going to stop doing that. Hand up, that's on me. This is a very nice moment. Very nice gesture. Grady with $2 said Browns can't ever have anything nice. I mean, they chose to trade down. I don't know. Can hear you fine. Seems like a skill issue. Are you watching it live while streaming? Yes. Yes, I am. I have it open in a Hulu tab on my web browser. What's up, Axel? How we doing? Who we got, Giants? What's the move? Well, I guess I see it over here on the little thing in the corner. Spoiled it. Spoiled it. Spoiled it. Spoiled it. Wow, what a coup for the Giants, man. That's crazy. I mean, I don't love that. The Giants getting Arvell Reese at 5 was not on the bingo card. I am unhappy as a lifelong Giants hater, but what a move for them. I mean, they are going to be building a Harbaugh-esque sort of defense here in short order if they keep getting picks like this, because, man, good for them. Reese's Pieces. Chiefs about to pick up downs. Could see that. Why does it still say the Browns are on the clock? Come on, ESPN. Get with the program. Like, ESPN even is reporting it. So, like, oh, there we go. IHOP trade alert. They've traded a short stack of pancakes and Patrick Mahomes to move up to number 6, where they will be selecting Ty Simpson. Johnny with 199 said, hey, by the way, thoughts on Mania this year? Mania was Night 1 was really bad. Night 2 was awesome. But both nights had really, really short matches. And I felt like only the ladder match and Reigns versus Punk felt like WrestleMania matches to me. But I still had fun. Mostly because I got hosted there and was able to get in a ring and do stuff. So, all right, Arvell, let's get on the stage and do the yappy do because we are falling behind schedule here. Chiefs pick's already in. Let's get it moving. Let's get it popping. How was Eli Apple when you guys went to high school together? You know, he was a pretty bad guy. He didn't treat people very well. got burnt a lot in the hallway, got burnt a lot in gym class. Always the last one to class. Got in trouble for tardiness a lot. Couldn't really read. Okay, I don't know. I did not go to school with Eli Apple. That is a reference to a very old video that I have. Shout out to you for remembering that. Cold with 199 said, soiled it. Also, who do the Bills take? Who do the Bills take? I don't know. Who do you think the Bills take? I think they should take somebody who's good. Because Brandon Beane should be on trial, truthfully, for the entirety of this draft and this year. Because he should have been fired, but he wasn't. So many notifications, but just notifications about what I'm already watching. Yeah. Can we just go to the Chiefs, please? Please? Pretty please? Harvell Reese looks terrified. Prob Omar or KC. If the Bills get KC Concepcion, I'll be so sad. You're the same age as Eli Apple? Well, we didn't go to school together. That was a joke. But also, maybe? No, I don't think so. I think he's older than me. Eli Apple is... basically... he's going to turn 31 in August. I'm going to turn 30 in October. So, close. Me waiting for Vikings and hoping for a safety, is that too much? I don't think so. I've seen Thieneman mocked there quite a bit. I'm still waiting for a player to get moved. I want to see Pickens get moved. I want to see Pitts get moved. I guess that's not likely to happen until we get deeper into the first round because it's not going to be like a top 10 pick that gets moved. But I want it. Bring back QB Drama Island after the draft. It's always so funny to me that people ask for some of the series that did the worst for me. It did fine for just overall social media standards, but for how my videos usually perform, it didn't do very well. So I moved on because I want to, always be pushing myself and find what performs the best and, just make good content. But it is funny to me, that and the Ben Schwarmer thing, people ask for the most. I guess it's just because I'm not doing them. So you're not going to ask for things I'm already doing. Here's a Chiefs pick. The Chiefs take Mansour Delane at 6. Wow. Okay, so they must have got word that he was going before, 9? They were picking at 9? Damn. I guess that was necessary. They sent both their corners packing to the Rams. Wow. I don't know. I know he's a great prospect. I know he's, more than worthy, no Xavier, of going around here. I just didn't think he'd go at 6. I didn't think he was a trade-up candidate, but cool. Good fit. Selfishly, I love that they don't draft a skill player because I hate having to root against, fun receivers and stuff when they go to teams like the Chiefs. So, corner, cool. Will definitely help their cause. Defense really, for all of the Jordan Tyson smoke and stuff that we had for the Chiefs, never really made a ton of sense to me. You got Rashee Rice. I know Xavier Worthy isn't spectacular, but it just feels like you have bigger needs in the Mahomes era, and that should just be the side of the ball that you're really focusing on. Maybe we get more Tyquan Thornton. They could also take a receiver with their next pick. Maybe Tyson at 9. Love Jalen already. Not Scrakes with $5 said, can't wait for the Cowboys to draft an O-line guy named Tyler again. Is there any? I don't think there is any. Not highly ranked, right? That certainly would have been mocked every single time if there was one available. Commanders was going to snag him, I guess. Yeah, I guess so. Brandon, I want to start a podcast. Do you have any beginner advice for me? Podcasting's hard. I will say that to start off because not hard to do, hard to, make take off, because my podcast has not really taken off, I would say. It's my lowest performing content. I just do it because I enjoy it, and it has a tight-knit sort of community that follows it, and it gives me an avenue to not be in skit mode at all times. But it's hard. I think the best thing you can do is just try to make it stand out any way you can. Try to fill a niche of some kind that doesn't already exist. Try to come up with, creative segments, creative branding. It's the same advice I have for anybody that wants to do content of any kind, and that's you have to give people a reason to watch you over the hundreds and thousands and arguably millions of other options that they have. Like when you're new and somebody comes across you, why should they watch you over Pat McAfee or, so many other sports shows? Or I guess Pat McAfee's not really a podcast, but there's a lot of podcasts out there. So just try to set yourself apart and then stay consistent. Consistency is key. That is all I can offer you. Are you my dad? Maybe. There's a skit where you have Jerry Jones draft an O-lineman and give him a name tag that says Tyler. I don't think I have that. I don't think I've have a skit that does that. I have a skit where I mentioned that Jerry Jones only wants to draft Tylers because he's tired of remembering multiple people's names. Pro said yes, sir, to a lady. Have you noticed that the Vikings have gone winning season to losing season to winning season to losing season? So if script is right, Vikings have winning season. He might be onto something, folks. He might be onto something. Who do you think the Bucs will take? How about the old guy, the old fella, Ake Mezador? Surprising O-lineman hasn't been drafted yet. Yeah, Pat and I did a mock draft, and we had linemen falling. And I joked that it was because of, just us being fantasy guys and not caring as much about linemen. And we haven't been correct on a lot of these picks either because this draft has been unexpected so far. But we've been closer to correct than if we put linemen earlier. So, cool. We've been right about that part so far. No linemen. Wide receivers are sexy. What are your thoughts on Vrabel? He seems genuinely remorseful. Yeah, I kind of mentioned it off the top. He does seem remorseful, but, it's going to take time to, win that trust back. What he did was shitty. I'm a fan of the Patriots, and that will never change because I just don't believe in... I don't know. They're ingrained in me. Every sports team I grew up rooting for is ingrained in me. There's nothing that could happen that would make me stop rooting for them outside of, maybe... really extenuating circumstances. But I don't like what he did, and it's gonna bother me for a while. It's kind of fucked up. So he's gonna try to improve himself, and over time, I guess it'll blow over. But yeah, it's fucked up. It's fucked up. I mean, they had an affair for at least 6 years. Dude, what the fuck are you doing? Absolutely not. The Commanders take Sonny Styles with the 7th overall pick. We continue to just have no linemen taken here in the first 7 picks of the draft. A lot of defense, a lot of receiver. I guess not a lot of receiver. A lot of defense and 1 receiver and 1 running back and 1 quarterback. This was the combine superstar, right? This is a guy that they're going to try to line up all over the field. This is a guy that they're going to hope is going to be the anchor of their defense. I like it. It seems like they were probably going to go for Delane if the Chiefs felt the need to trade up there. And I think they got one of the next best things. So, Commanders, I say it all the time, but they made an NFC Championship game 2 years ago. This is not a team that's far away from contending. And if you can get a real impact player on defense to complement that offense, that's going to be huge if it pans out. I still think they need to get some kind of receiver to go alongside Terry McLaurin. They didn't necessarily need to spend the 7th overall pick on one. I mocked them to take Mai Lemon because I think it wouldn't have been a bad move. But, they've got some other picks to try to play with there. There's some other good free agents available too. People kind of forget about the free agents that are still out there. And yeah, they're kind of unkish, most of the receivers that are still available. But if you sign a Stephon Diggs as like an immediate contributor, or you sign a Tyreek Hill, like maybe he's got a little juice left, even though he's a piece of shit, that could solve that issue as well. So we'll see. Yeah, JND, I'll check it out. I'll check it out. Funniest destination for Carson Beck. Whataburger? Whataburger cashier? Or, even funnier, the Jets? Don't know where I'd rather work, to be honest. Actually, yeah, I do. It's Whataburger. Thanks for responding to my question. Just subscribe. I appreciate you, Mega Llama. If anybody is enjoying the content, enjoying the stream, or is a frequent flyer of this channel and has not subscribed yet, please do. Please. It helps a lot. And if you do, I'll never do that again. So that might be the most enticing motivation of all. What round do you think Carson Beck will get drafted? 4th. The first round thing is just such a lie. Such a lie. Jordan Mason or Aaron Jones? I think both are kind of mid. I think they need another running back. I mean, Jones obviously has been great in the past, but Unk getting Unky as well. So I guess I'd say Jordan Mason, but I feel like they should go with somebody else. Alright, I'm unsubbing. Fair enough. Fair enough. Brandon is watching on Hulu. I am watching on Hulu. Hulu. Never doing that again, won my sub. And that's how we do it. Oh, Dominic, thank you for sharing my stream, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Bran, I saw you in person recently, but didn't say hi. Is it okay to say hi? It's always okay to say hi. Yeah, I mean, it's as with anybody who's in the public eye, like, be respectful and just, come up, say what's up, and yeah, I'll always be nice about it. Like, normal courtesy is just to, like, if I'm like out to dinner or something, just like, wait a minute, or like wait till I'm not eating, or something like that. But like in general, if you see me in public, just like walking around, strolling around, I'm happy to meet and talk to any one of you guys. Like, you guys are why I can do this. I don't understand. I always see the memes of like Chapel Roan, like the singer, Big Pony, how she just like hates her fans, and I'm like, what? I'm not even an extrovert, but like, when it's you guys, I like talking to my followers and my fans because I already know we have something in common. It's sports, it's football, like, very easy to talk to you guys. I don't like talking to strangers, like people, just totally random out of nowhere. Like, I like to get in, get out, a little bit. We want the Pat show. Pat, drive over here. Do the Dexter Lawrence dance. I can't just dance on command. I also am not wearing pants. That's not true. I'm wearing pants. But I cannot dance on command. That would make me no better than your common, everyday stripper. I could add like a sub goal or like a donation goal, and maybe I'll dance for that. But look, if I'm going to dance, it's going to be worth it. All right? $50. $50, or, I mean, I don't know. YouTube doesn't have like gifted subs. Twitch does, and I'm streaming on Twitch right now, but it's not really like a consistent thing for me, so I don't want to put anything with that. But Noah with $4.99 said, been watching vids for a year or so now. Love your content. Only recently moved from your short form to longer form content. Love your work from the UK. Appreciate you, Noah. Yeah, I'm very lucky that most of my short form, not most of my short form audience, but a lot of my short form audience really does like my long form content as well. People, I've seen a lot of creators have a hard time translating from short form over to long form, and I'm very lucky that you guys enjoy both because they are different. Like, I have the same sense of humor, but like a lot of my long form videos are not structured in like the skit format. Some of them are. The most recent one I posted is, but not all of them. Who do you think the Browns are going to draft? What do they need? What is available here? I mean, if Maui Noah stays available, probably him. If not, I would say Maui Noah or a receiver. Because, yeah, I mean, Tyson or Lemon would be lit. Will you dance now, Hute? God damn it. I didn't. Yes. I'm a man of my word, if nothing else, unlike Mike Vrabel. I don't even know. I had to, like, remember how to do this every time. Hold on. I think I gotta get lower. Yeah. This is better. Gotta get wider. It's a wide stance, my guy. Oh, I'm out of rhythm. Oh, no. I'm white. That happens. There we go. You're welcome. Thank you very much for the $50. You did not have to do that. That was a joke, but I appreciate you very much. That's funny. I can't believe somebody did that. Triple regret 02 specifically for the donation. Thank you. Someone said dance stable. All right. You know, back in the early Twitch days, I used to do like all these different donation like redemptions, and then one of them was just to like do bicep curls, and I did those all the time. Where is Pat? Pat is locked in my basement, handcuffed to the radiator. Saints pick is in. What do we got? All right, I don't know. My stream is somehow behind this little graphic because now I know who the pick is, but I'll listen to Roger say it. So the New Orleans Saints select, I'm going to say this again because I didn't like how that sounded and I'm cutting this for a video. The Saints take Jordan Tyson, not where I expected him to go. That is a big, for the fantasy people out there, a big blow to Chris Olave stock. Because Chris Olave was just allowed to be the only fucking guy there. Literally no target competition outside of like, God, I don't even know. Who do they have? Whatever's left of Taysom Hill if he hasn't been sent to the glue factory yet. Like, that is interesting. I mean, I like Tyler Shuck, and they clearly like Tyler Shuck too if they're surrounding him with more weapons. So that's interesting. I think the Browns probably have to go with Maui Noah now. Also, Pat just said not Micah Proudest crank. And also another, or I think, was this from before? Donation from Brady, $4.99. Where's Pat? Yeah, handcuffed to the radiator. What was I gonna say? I lost my train of thought. I don't know. This is what happens when I'm sick. I need drugs. Legal drugs, Tylenol. Where was I going with that? I don't know. It's a good pick by the Saints. Oh, I was gonna say Pat and I's mock draft actually continues to be, at least conceptually, not super far off. A lot of receivers going, not a single lineman yet. I thought that was diabolically crazy when we did that. And we were just ignoring linemen. I should have tweeted it out, even though it's not that close to right. Just for posterity's sake. But, that's cool. He's overwhelmed by being drafted. I love that. Leighton in 199 said, yo, I'm a new growing YouTuber. Can I get a shout out? What's up, Leighton Lund? What's up, man? Appreciate your donation. Appreciate you. Amy with 199. Thank you very much. Let's celebrate their first super on a live stream. I don't know how to do that, but I'm celebrating. Hooray! Hooray! I can't do anything to this message, but thank you very much, Amy. I appreciate you. Ever hear of Bub Means, wide receiver of the Saints? I'm not sure if Bub Means has heard of Bub Means at this point. Ty Daniel with 199 said, Browns, I'm sorry, from a Bengals fan. I mean, I don't think the Browns are going to be mad about getting Francis Maui Noah here. That's so cool, man. I love these moments when these guys are just like fucking crying. I mean, it's so cool. Yeah, this definitely hits Olave for fantasy. Definitely. Definitely not an ideal spot for Tyson either for like dynasty rankings, at least for year one, you know. Prefer a guy to go somewhere with a little bit less target competition and a little bit more established of a quarterback, but clearly they like him. And maybe Tyler Shuck might low-key be a sleeper next year, man. He's got some good targets. He's a little mobile. He's a big boy. He's 100 years old, so he's got experience. Like, Patriots going to have to draft a new coach. Yeah, no, Vrabel's going to survive. What he did was fucked up, but he's going to survive. You like to watch dudes cry? Yeah, every night before I go to bed, actually. Every single night. Hi, I remember watching you on the news. Was I on the news? When was I on the news? This is news to me. Did I do something wrong? Am I a wanted man? Why are Browns fans so down bad in my chat right now? Like, this is not bad. Francis Maui Noah was supposed to go, like, top 5. You guys need a line. Like, you guys are not a wide receiver away from contending or competing or any sense of the word. Like, your team is horrible. Horrible outside of Myles Garrett. And Harold Fannin. Harold Fannin's cool. And Carson Schwesinger. Sorry. Three good players. Pats are going to regret paying A.J. Brown. Maybe. I mean, he could be on the tail end of his career, but we need a good receiver, man. Even if it's only 2 years of it. Like, we need it. Who do y'all think should be the cover for Madden 27? Ooh, good question. Drake, man. I mean, put Stafford on it. Stafford's never gotten it. Stafford just won MVP. Why not? Scroll up on the draft thing. Oh, shit. Wait. Thank you. Sorry. I keep doing that. See, I still make mistakes even though I'm not doing the draft ticker. Last year, everybody had to be like, oh, update the ticker. You forgot a name. And I'm like, all right, let me make it easier on myself. And now I'm still not doing it even though it's literally a one tick of a scroll. Oh, wow. Okay. So the Browns do go O-line, but it's Spencer Fano, not Francis Maui Noah. Interesting. I mean, still a good pick. They still need linemen. I mean, if I were coaching Spencer Fano, I would tell him to allow Deshaun Watson to get absolutely murdered and start my career that way so we can all move on a little bit faster. But he's probably not going to do that. Outside of that, it is a good pick. They got to start building from the ground up, from the inside out, I think. Taking a receiver while the sexy pick and while they do need receivers, because Jerry Jeudy being your wide receiver one is disgusting. Like, just utterly disgusting. There's so many more positions away from, like, being a playoff team. Mainly a fucking quarterback, but we'll get there when we get there. Wasn't Francis hurt? Yeah, I do remember hearing he's had some injury concerns. What is your beef with Shador? He's bad. I don't have a beef with Shador. He's bad. People think I hate players when I point out correctly that they're bad. I don't have anything any pre-made expectations or like issues with Shador Sanders. When I see a player who is bad, I'm going to repeatedly express that I think they are bad and that a team is making a mistake, which the Browns often do. Officer Short Bus with $5 said, well, my hot take of Seattle making a trade in the top 5 to 10 to get Love was wrong. Made that take since Seattle made 0 moves in free agency. That's fair. All right, who the Giants taking? I'm not looking. I'm tunnel visioning because these graphics keep updating before the stream. So the Giants take Francis Maui Noah. All right. Smart, because they just signed Daniel Falele, and I think if Giants fans had to watch him all season long, ask Ravens fans how they feel about that, because they are about 1 foot off of the tallest bridge that you can find in your zip code. So, yeah, build up that O-line. So the Giants get through their first 2 picks with Malik Neighbors still being their only receiver. Man, Malik Neighbors' fantasy stonks remain on the moon. Just on the moon. Also, Francis is dripping here with this shrubbery around his neck. Shrubbery sounds disrespectful. It actually does look cool, and I like it. Oh, look at his jacket. Hell yeah. Love that. Grady with $2 said, good pick, but I don't want to watch Jerry Jeudy. Fair. Ooh, the Dolphins are trading their pick? To who? Dallas. So Dallas jumped up 1 pick. That means they are trying to keep away somebody else who was going to trade up because they were going to pick next. So, I mean, we did hear that there was the rumors of them wanting to trade up for a receiver, and I did see Mai Lemon mocked to the Rams a lot, who are picking directly after the Cowboys' original pick at number 12, Rams at 13. Do we think it's Lemon? Every villain is Lemons. We're about to find out. We're about to find out, baby. Gog the Great, 9106, $2 said, put Scadaboo on the cover. I'd be down with that. I did hear at one point a rumor about that. Don't know how founded it is, but I did hear a rumor about that. Matt with $5 said, as a lifelong Browns fan, all of our QBs are bad. They're bad. I mean, true. But at least, what's funny is somebody came at me about hating Shador when I said I wanted Fano to get Deshaun killed. I hate one of the Browns quarterbacks even more than I hate Shador Sanders. But justifiably. Shador I don't hate. I worded that wrong. I talk badly about one Browns quarterback a lot more than another one, and for way more justified reasons. Travis Kelce or Gronk? This is just an all-time question. Gronk was a better tight end. Travis Kelce remained good for longer. It's just a matter of what you value. Is it longevity? Is it peak? Classic question, you know? Classic. And I respect whichever side of that you want to fall on. I watched Gronk play. I know he is the best tight end to ever suit up and play the game of football, period. I know what I saw. Travis Kelce, though, is still going, and it is the big 2026, and Gronk has hung it up a long time ago. So, you know, I respect either way. The Ant with $4.99 said, love your channel and content. Started my own channel with you and guys like Ben Like Sports as inspo. Who do you think will fall out of the first? Who do I think will fall out of the first? Good question. Let's see. I mean, I feel like this year there's not like anybody super surprising if they fell out of the first. Like, would people be surprised about Simpson falling out of the first? I don't think so. Let's look at the best available. I kind of think, I think one of Boston or Cooper is going to fall out of the first. I don't think we're going to get that many receivers. Low key, maybe Sadiq? I don't know. I feel like somebody's going to fall in love with him, but... Max, thank you for becoming a supporter. I don't even know what that is. That's a Facebook thing. Thank you very much. I'm streaming everywhere. My brain is all over the place. I have no idea what's happening where or what's going on anymore. But I like it. Let me go. I don't think I added hashtags to this stream. I don't know if that matters, but I always do it. And now I'm like, why didn't I do that? So give me one moment, por favor. Just in case people are trying to find it and the hashtags actually do anything. I really don't know if they do. I don't anything. NFL draft. NFL football. Funny. How about that? That work? Safe. There we go. Oh boy, I kind of gotta pee. Gotta pee. Dolphins get 12, 177, and 180. I'm going to try to, again, avoid the graphic because it keeps spoiling me. Somehow the chat's not. Would you shave your beard for $100? No. No, absolutely not. This beard has been with me since the COVID days. It will not be going anywhere. My hair up top is not robust enough for me to part ways with the beard. Max sent 99 stars. I also don't know what that is, but it sounds good. Thank you. Thank you very much. Delarick with $5 said Cardinals trade in to pick 32 for Ty Simpson if Pitt doesn't waste pick on him. I could see that. I could certainly see that. Oh, you know what's funny? I was very warm before, and now I'm cold. I got the chills. And it's not because this draft has been so moving that it's giving me the chills. It's because I'm a feeble man with an immune system of a 1700s peasant. How much would it take? It's not for sale. Shaving the beard is not for sale. Everyone has a price. No, they don't. Brandon, kiss, marry, kill, Pat, Drake May, Mike Vrabel. Oh, God. Pat and I kiss all the time, so we don't need to do that again. So I guess I'll kill Pat to maintain my Patriots. I guess I'll marry Drake May and kiss Mike Vrabel, even though I don't know where that scruffy face has been. I mean, I do know where it's been. I'm just going to try not to think about it. But, yeah, I think that's my answer. Would you shave your beard for prime Tom Brady to come back? He's already come back. His name's Drake May. No. Gotta love the ED medicine ad. I didn't even see it. I'm not paying attention to the ads. If I send $500, will you shave your beard on stream? Let me say this as clearly as possible. No. Blaz with $2 said, thoughts on Will Howard as the pick quarterback? I mean, sure. I don't think he's that good, but like at this point, I'd rather him be the guy than Aaron Rodgers, who just keeps jerking him around for no reason. Braden with 99 stars, thank you very much. I appreciate you. All right, Cowboys pick. Blinders on. Cowboys take Caleb Downs. Okay. I mean, that's the smart pick, right? Tells me Pickens isn't getting traded either. Yeah, I mean, the Cowboys defense at one point was a force to be reckoned with. Has not been, at least last season, last couple seasons, I feel like. So, yeah, you know, they need an impact defender because you don't find guys like Micah Parsons too often. And when you do, you don't let them go. Surely the Cowboys would never do anything like that. So they have to just exist in the reality where they've never had a player like Micah Parsons, because if they did, surely they wouldn't have traded him. But good pick for the Cowboys. Good pick. I wonder who they were afraid of taking him, if it was the Rams or if it was somebody else, because the Dolphins could have just been fielding offers from multiple teams and taken the best one. So, would you shave your beard for 2 minutes in the same room as Drake May? No! So 100K and you'd still keep the beard? Yes. All right, well, all right. Let's be reasonable here. 100K. I might do it. Might do it. OSU with 4 top 11 players is insane. Yeah, dude, when we were doing the mock, just looking at all of the top best available players and seeing 800 Ohio State logos was very, very funny. Cowboys didn't draft a Texas player. Wonder if he's from Texas. I don't know where Caleb Downs is from. Lemon or Bane? I'd prefer Lemon, so Malik has someone to throw to, but I want Lemon to the Jets. I don't want the Jets to get Lemon. I don't want the Jets to get anybody. Thoughts on that? Thoughts on the Jets just having to forfeit their pick? 10K and Drake May shaves your beard? No. Mutton Chops is still keeping the beard. No, Pran, your integrity. My integrity can shove it for 100K. The beard will grow back. I just can't be bought, generally speaking. What do you think about the Jets trading the 16th pick and a 4th for like 12 to 14 for a better receiver? I like it for Mai Lemon, or who do you think? Or do you think he might make it to 16? I kind of think Lemon goes within these next few picks. I think all these teams could justifiably take Mai Lemon. I mean, I've seen him mock to literally all of them, and all of them, I mean, not really the Rams, but like kind of the Rams have a need because Devontae Adams is just old. So they might want to be looking toward the future there a little bit. So yeah, I don't know. Mustard Bus with $4.99. Most of me really wants Sadiq in Carolina, but I have a weird love for Tommy Tremble that I can't explain. Does Tommy make you tremble? Max, thank you for all the stars, man. Appreciate you very much. Very, very much. on the phone with Jerry Jones. What did he tell you? He told me he forgot to take his medicine today and that he's smelling colors. Max is just donating stars out the wazoo. I don't know what stars are even worth, but I am very much appreciative. Any stars feel generous, so you're much appreciated. If you shaved your beard, I think you'd look like an accountant on the brink of retirement. Okay. All right. Listen, I was clean shaven for most of my life until 2020. I don't know what I look like underneath this thing anymore, and I don't really want to find out. I love how the chat is fixated on trying to get him to sell his soul, aka his beard. Yeah, I think they saw Ben like sports, shave his. I think he did both his beard and his head for different like follower milestones. Respect. I ain't doing that shit. I'm good. I can be bought to shave my beard live on the pod. I'm not surprised, Pat. Pat would probably take $3.99 and a tube of toothpaste. Brand, your doorbell is being rung. My doorbell does not work. So no, it has not. I don't have a functional doorbell. But I appreciate the notification. Ooh. BB with $49.99. Damn. You didn't have to do that. Thank you very much. Mr. Schwarmer, what do you think of the Jeremiah Love pick? I personally don't like it. We re-signed James Conner and signed Tyler Algier. We don't need him. Also not shaving the beard. One second. Let me see the Dolphins pick here. Kaden Proctor at 12 is a bit of a reach, is it not? I mean, look, the Dolphins need everything. I'm a little surprised this is the direction they went. Huh. Your fridge is running? Oh my God. Yeah, I bet. I mean, look, all I know about Kaden Proctor is he's really, really big, and he also caught a pass, maybe multiple passes at Bama. I'd like to see him do that again. Man, they are really just hanging Malik Willis out to dry, huh? They said, you get no receivers. Nada receivers. You get, who do they even have? I don't know who they have. The only name I keep thinking of is Nick Westbrook-Akina, and he is not there. Yeah. Interesting. I mean, not a terrible pick, I guess. Get the O-line proctologist. Okay, Dolphins. I guess. I'm curious. What does Nico think here? Nico, our resident Dolphins fan, Mr. Elite Takes, curious about his thoughts. He said, so nervous right now. Not gonna lie, that hurts my soul. This better be Bane. And it wasn't Bane. Oh no. Oh no. Rip. Alright, well, sorry, Nico. It was in fact not Bane. Okay, BB, what do I think of the Love pick? I said earlier, but if you have conviction as a GM, as the Cardinals GM, like, go for it. Like, he's an incredible talent. He might be the best just actual talent in the draft. Position notwithstanding. And so even though you have those positions, like the Cardinals aren't anywhere close to contending. So you might as well take a guy that you really like. I said before, though, I think this means Connor probably goes somewhere. Like, I don't see them going into the season with all three of those guys in their backfield. Ty with $4.99 said one of the worst drafts I've ever seen. Glad since he traded the pick. Good for you, Mr. Proctor. I am surprised, but good for you. Who is Malik throwing to? You. Suit up. You're late. Get to the facility. Your key card should have already arrived. Why not, Yo Brand Mackay to the Rams? Maybe. I mean, whoever the Rams take here feels unfair. I don't feel like they should be allowed to get Reuben Bane or Mai Lemon, but I don't know. Maybe the Bane stuff is scaring teams off. Brandon, you losing your hair? Depending which circles you frequent and which sources you choose to believe, yes. That's why we got the full beard, baby. Juicing it up. Not showering till Bane goes off the board. All right, Rams. What are we doing? How high are you on Bashal Tutin in fantasy? Depends on what happens over the next couple days, because any draft pick of a running back, truthfully, could nuke his value. So, like, if he escapes from this draft relatively unscathed, I'll feel good about him. But honestly, it doesn't even matter what round they draft one in, because Tutin was a late round pick in himself. So if they add any running back to this room, and it kind of sounds like they want to, it's going to be you're going to need to bet on Tutin, like, showing out in camp and winning that job, because any competition is going to be stiff competition. Who do you think Tyler Shuck and Jackson Dart will be most similar to in year 2 compared to the 2024 class's second year? May, Nix, Williams, Daniels, Penix. I mean, I feel like they're both going to have good years. Like, I think all those guys were good in year 2 except for Penix, right? I guess Daniels kind of dwindled a little bit. Thank you. I got a water refill. I'm going to have to pee even worse. Still going to have to leave this chair eventually to pee, unless I pee on the floor. I won't do that. It's a hardwood floor. It'd be easy to clean up.
No.
What? For the love of the game. We've had there was opposition in the room to that idea. I won't leak who. Yearly tune in to draft on Benchwarmer Brand. Yes, yearly tune in to my one stream that's not the podcast. Yearly tune in to the one time I'm live and I don't have my idiot co-host next to me. What, no piss bottle? I know, I'm an amateur.
Be like, you want a cup?
I'm an amateur. I'm an amateur.
You can pee in the other one.
I could. We have to throw it out.
That's a you problem.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. Carson Beck to Houston? Oh no. Are you streaming day 2 of the draft? No, I won't stream day 2. One and done for me. I like using day 2 to actually make content about day 1 versus streaming. Streaming is my what I dip my toesies into once a year, you know. Just dip them in, just a little. Because Pat is tied to the radiator. Exactly, Pat. We're not letting Pat out. Joe keeps saying Bane to the Bucks. I mean, how far down did the Bucks pick? I don't remember how far down they are. This is like this little window for the draft is great, but also kind of sucks because it doesn't show me who's next up. We just get a donation, or what was that? Oh no, that was the commercial. Downside to having the draft tone as my notification sound. I can't tell when it's coming from the actual draft or from my notifications. Bucks. Oh, the Bucks have the pick in 2 picks. Man, if they get Bane, we're getting to a point where it's like, what's wrong with Bane? Not what's wrong with Bane. I mean, I think we know the hang-ups with him, but you know, I guess teams are taking it a little more seriously than I anticipated them to. Come on, Rammies. This water bottle is empty. Bonus pick. Boner pick. Boner pick. What do you think happens with Vrabel? Will he still be the coach when the season starts? Yeah, I think so. I think he's going to be fine. Hi, Pat. Rams take Danhausen. Why are they showing Ty Simpson? Brother, if Ty Simpson goes 13th overall in this draft, we're going to have problems. I'm watching you. Don't you fucking do it. 15th? Brother, what are we doing? I can't even shit on the pick because it's the Rams. Is Ty Simpson secretly Peyton Manning and none of us knew? Oh my God. Dan Orlovsky is about to do tricks on it all over Twitter for the next forever. Just forever. Oh my God. I can't believe we had another like Michael Penix pick. I mean, makes more sense than the Penix pick did because the Rams have a quarterback who, you know, is obviously on his last legs. Like, I mean, he won MVP, so ridiculous. But, like, he's year to year, you don't know what his future is going to be versus the Falcons signing Kirk Cousins, who they just signed to a 4-year massive deal when they made that pick. That is fucking crazy. Holy shit. And everyone made fun of me in my mock draft during the pod for putting him 22nd to the Steelers, saying that was outrageous. Suck it. I didn't think this would happen, and I was kind of trolling even when I made that pick, but holy shit. So is Ty Simpson good? Because the Rams, like, we trust the Rams, right? We trust their GM. We trust Sean McVay. We trust their whole brain trust. No pun intended. Like, what the fuck? Oh my God. That's insane. Stafford must have let them know he's done. I don't think he's done. I think 1 year left, like, is where we're at. That is fucking outrageous. Oh my God. You got to do a skit on this pick? Yeah, that's the plan. Yeah, that's great. That's great content. That's great for the brand here for tomorrow. If I have a voice left, I need to. Hey, O'Neal Cruz hit a home run. If anyone was wondering, fantasy baseball notification. I need some sort of throat soothing. I don't know, device, not device. Putting a device down my throat doesn't sound like something I want to do. Serum, perhaps? No, that sounds too medical. Creme? Possibly a creme. Perhaps. Ajan Druzy with $10 said, appreciate your humor and hard work. Keep pounding. Appreciate you, Ajan. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. I'm probably not. But thank you very much for following and donating. We appreciate you. Wonder if McVay's going after this year too. I doubt it. Bro's already creating the script in his head. I do that. I can't do that now. While I'm streaming, my brain is very much one track, maybe 2 tracks. If I can sort of focus on the draft and sort of talk to you guys, I definitely can't do a third thing. Can do 1.5 things, conservatively speaking. Why would they not trade back and then take him? Clearly, I think they got intel that he was going to go that high. Like, that he was going to go within the next couple picks. So they didn't have a choice. Feels weird to hear this guy's voice outside of a skit. Well, here it is. This is the start of their curse for not taking Danhausen. Ty with 199 said, is this the most unpredictable draft ever? I think so. I mean, maybe not ever, but, you know, I definitely don't think any pick has really been obvious since Mendoza. And Bailey, I guess. Bailey was favored to go too. But after that, like, I thought the love smoke was fake. And then everything else, crazy. Let me listen to Schefter on this. Rams called Stafford. Told him that they plan to take Simpson. That is true. They got this pick from the Falcons. And then they kind of pulled like a more organized Falcons. Wow. O'Neal Cruz is the most bipolar baseball player ever. O'Neal Cruz has been awesome this year offensively. I mean, I don't know if that's bipolar. That's just... it's not like he's good and bad in general. He's good at one thing and bad at the other thing. You know, he doesn't go back and forth. He's very consistent just in different aspects of his game. All right, Ravens pick. Olai Vavenga Ione. Line. Okay. I mean, look, they had to do something because Dexter Lawrence is in their division now. So that makes a lot of sense. Built like a fortress. Yeah, you got to beef up that O-line and keep Lamar Jackson from dying because he is your entire team. Reven, thank you for the subscription. White Man Walking, thank you for the sub. Sandwedge Jackson, thank you for the sub. Anybody that subs, I will try to call out and acknowledge because we appreciate any support on this channel. Any subs are helpful for the cause, and we will have. Oh my God, we're gonna have so much content coming out over the next month. I've been the last month or so. Not only have I been kind of busy, and some sudden travel plans have popped up. There also just hasn't been a lot going on in the NFL outside of Vrabel Rossini news. So now, content's about to pick up big time because I am home, locked and loaded here for at least the next month before I go anywhere. And even that, we mostly just have weekend trips coming up the rest of this summer. Couple little bit longer trips, but nothing that will really affect content as much. So yeah, a lot of draft content coming up. So sub if that is your thing. Or if you just like my beautiful face and voice that sounds like if Batman was a very small statured man. I can't believe the Rams just took fucking Ty Simpson. Oh my God. What? Please, Bane. Opinion on hockey and the NHL. I don't watch hockey. This question gets asked literally every time I stream. I don't watch hockey. I don't have the bandwidth. I watch too much football, basketball, a little bit of baseball, and wrestling, WWE. Don't have room for anything else. I would never be doing anything except sitting in front of a screen if I followed all of those things. So, how do you say the Ravens pick name? Olai. Oh my God, I don't know. I didn't research it. Oliva Vega. Oliva Vega. Zelina Vega. Shout out to my WWE fans. Who are the Vikings picking? You. You better be in the green room. They're going to be offended if you're not. Paul, thank you for the stars, man. Appreciate you. Rubber Duck says Kenon Sadi time. Yeah, I guess maybe Kate Otten's time has come to an end. Matt with $5 said, got a split, but wanted to say keep up the good work. Love the skits. Always a joy to watch. And go Sob Browns. Appreciate you, Matt. Have a good night, man. Thank you for tuning in for a bit. Always good to chat with you. Oh my God, bro, if we don't take Bane. Are we going to get more MLB content this year? I'm open to it, and I'm trying to, figure out what makes sense to make, because I made an umpire video about the ABS challenge system, and it did really, really well. But, that was such a hot-button topic, and I try to make my content around whatever the hot-button topic is, because that's just what performs the best, right? And now we're kind of getting into the meat of the MLB season, so we're almost getting to where it's I don't know, not the grind of the season, but there's not as much big headlines coming out, I feel like, other than the Yankees getting a New Jersey. I guess I could make something about that because that's kind of a big deal. But yeah, I'm always trying to brainstorm it. Now that the draft is happening, might be a little harder because there is just going to be so much draft stuff I want to get out. But if things develop in the MLB that are worth making a video about, absolutely. Pat said, I've escaped the radiator and am in the stream lab. You most certainly are not. Gotta make sure. Nope, not here. Alex199 said Ioane. Yes, thank you. You corrected us during the pod as well. All right, I really need to pee, so I'm gonna do this. One moment, please, because I don't want anybody to be confused. Let's do this. Add new source. I'm gonna title this source P. Add source. I'm going to do BRB peeing. Okay. Be right back. I'm also going to mute the mic because you might be able to hear me peeing from the back. Just in time, Daddy. Buccaneers. What do we got? Oh, I guess I should take the BRB peeing off the screen, huh? Could do that. Could do that. What are we doing, Tampa? And the Bane slide stops here. Number 15 to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Gets to stay in Florida. I was born in the darkness. Molded in it. You immediately adopted. I don't know. I've seen Batman like once. I mean, that's a slam dunk for them, is it not? Like, we thought Bane might go as high as like 6 or 7. Didn't mean to do that. Yeah, I mean, the Bucs needed defense. I think that was pretty clear. I'm surprised Mai Lemon's still on the board. He really might go to the Jets. No, I have to leave. I just wanted to see the Vikings picked. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Vikings fan. SN Drummer 10 with $10 said, shout out to the great state of Connecticut and my man Brand. Love the content, both short and long form. Keep up the great work. Thank you very much, SN Drummer. I appreciate you. Missed a bunch of subs, by the way. Said I'd shout them out. I'm gonna. D Otter, Ryan Hansen, JC the Supreme, Robert, Carson Rules, Hokey Pokey. Thank you very much for subscribing on the YouTube. Anybody out there, subscribing on the YouTube is the best thing that you could do to support the channel, to support my content. Would be much appreciated. Thank you very much. If you are enjoying the stream or anything else that I do, especially the Dexter Lawrence dance. Thoughts on Hingle McCringleberry? Very versatile young prospect. You know, really first one in, last to leave kind of guy, real lunch pail guy. Yeah, love me some Hingle, and even some McCringle, and even more some Berry. Anyone else lightheaded? Oh, Pat said he's in the actual stream lobby. I don't even know how to add him in here. Hold on. I don't think. Yeah, Pat, sadly that's not the source that I'm using. Well. Hold on. If you'd like to come back in, I might be able to make that work. Let's see. There's that. And then I think Pat left. Oh wait, no, start collab cam. There we go. Oh no, I think it's a different link now. Oh no, it's not. Hi, Pat. I don't know if Pat knows I can see him. I hope Pat doesn't do anything to get me canceled. Hello. Okay, bye, Pat. We tried. He was here. Do you like the Giants 2 picks? I do like the Giants 2 picks. If we continue to spoil the picks in the chat, you will be guillotined. Real guillotined. Like, put on the town square, and your head will be cut off for all to see. Just so we are clear. Just so we are all on the same page. Was Pat wearing pants? Probably not. Max, thank you for the sub. Impulse. Razor Hammer, thank you guys very much. Appreciate you guys. He has short arms. I'm so cold. I think I am dying. Oh my god. Live execution? Live execution. No tape delay. Whatever happens, happens. What if it's a pick prediction that just happens to be right? I mean, that's valid. That's fair. But just, you know, don't be a dick about it. Or else, you know, execution. Jets take Kyle Brady. Vision, thank you for the $6.99 Canadian doll hairs. Here we go, Jets. Wow. Kenon Sadi to the Jets. The Geno Smith, Kenon Sadi connection is going to be so bad. Oh my God, it's going to be so bad. Do not draft this man in fantasy, not this year. Dynasty pick, sure, we can talk, but no. The Lions seem like they rushed to get their pick in. I wonder if they take Freeling. They need line, so Lions need line. Whew. Fuck the Mets. We don't need to fuck the Mets. I mean, we could fuck the Mets. Vikings fan, I have no idea who Jake Hayden Allen is. I have no idea. Do you think Carson Beck goes in the first round? No. R.I.P. Mason Taylor. Oh, Mason Taylor already crying? Yeah, that's tough. That is tough. I mean, that's what happens when you're... What was Mason Taylor? What round was he picked in? Second? Wasn't first, right? It's like mid to late second. Yeah, second round. 42nd overall. Yeah, anytime you're not a first-round pick, you're kind of at risk of losing your job. So, seems like that may have happened. There was barely enough targets to go around for just him. Especially with Garrett Wilson there, so... Opinions on Radon Randall. That one I know. Any team would be lucky to have him. Hope the Patriots draft him. Poor taste in women. He's basically Travis Hunter. 2 Samoans in the top 15. They're related to the Anoais, aren't they? Yeah, every Samoan is related to the... They're all part of the bloodline. Every single one. They will be a future WWE champion, I have no doubt. Rising Auburn talent who beat Duke. Ah, I see. Who are we thinking for the Lions? I would assume Monroe Freeling. They're definitely not going to go receiver. Obviously, Mai Lemon is what I'm seeing as best available here. Freeling, McCoy. I think probably a 2-horse race between those two guys, but maybe I'm wrong. How do you feel about the Ravens picking O-line over receiver? It's almost always the right move to take O-line over receiver, I feel like. I mean, the Ravens have just the same receiving core that they've always had, and it's fine. It serves Lamar perfectly fine, but I would like to see them get him, I'll say it, just a real, like, alpha receiver, because I don't think Zay Flowers is that guy. Julian, thank you for the sub, man. Appreciate you. Who are the Lions picking? You. Suit up. Shout out to the Jets from Rhode Island. Love your content, man. Appreciate you. Waylon, thank you very much. He's made up, Brand. I tricked you. Only real UVF followers know. You got me by me saying, I have been had. I have been tricked. Befuddled. Bamboozled. Smeckledorfed even. What app are you using to see draft picks? I'm just on ESPN.com, but I'm also I'm watching the draft on Hulu, like on my computer. I have a real big monitor, so I got like draft, Streamlabs over here, Streamlabs notifications over here, and then ESPN, like the picks, just so I can have this little graphic that you guys see up to your right, my left. Yeah, over here, up yonder. Nope. There we go. Right here. Who do you think should be number 1 in fantasy? I mean, Bijan or Gibbs. Neither one is the wrong answer. I think Bijan's probably just the safest guy going forward. So, Alex with $4.99 said 3 certainties in life are death, taxes, and Baltimore Ravens draft needs wide receiver. Very true. Pat, you've blown it because I'm not. I don't have the. Pat keeps trying to join the stream. I don't have the like source constantly up to where you can just like hop in. I have to actively go in there and like add it, and I don't want to keep it there if you're not here because then it just looks bad on the stream to have like an empty box. do some content with MMG. I don't know MMG. I mean, he does, like, just Madden stuff, doesn't he? I mean, I could. Okay. What team do you support? The New England Infidelities. Who do you think the 49ers should pick? I wanted them to take Sadiq because I think it would have been fun to see what Shanahan could do with him. The longer this draft goes on, imagine they just take a running back. They won't, but probably something on the defense. Something on the defense. Even though they spammed defense last year too, but Solomon with 499 said, who do Broncos take? Running back, tight end, defensive lineman, or someone else? Man, my tongue looks awful. That's how you know I'm sick. It's like gray and yellow. Ew. That's so gross. Oh my god. I got jaundice. Who do the Broncos take? I don't think there's a tight end that's worth taking at that spot of the draft. I mean, I wouldn't hate taking Stowers, I guess, but not a running back worth taking. Probably something defensive. Do you think Diego Pavia gets drafted at all? Yeah, I do. At some point. Got a Lions fan announcing their pick. That's cool. Cool Make-A-Wish situation. I'd love if my nose would stop running like my refrigerator, because I cannot catch either one of them. Who's the pick? Lions select Blake Miller. Offensive line, as we expected. Big, large man. 6'6", 317. Yeah, Lions needed that. I think we projected a lineman to the Lions in our mock draft just because their line for the first time ever, it seemed like last year, was not good. And that is unusual. So this is their effort to get back on track there, and I think that is the right move. That's right, Penei Sewell's going to left tackle. I can't believe Mai Lemon's still here. This is going to be Theamman, however you pronounce it. Theamman, Tiny Man. Where do you think Malachi Lawrence goes? Back end of the first, maybe. What do you think about Gonzo? Christian Gonzalez is he's the best corner in football. Fuck it. Fuck it. Full bias. He's amazing. He's so good. With the 31st pick, the New England Patriots take Diana Rossini, reporter, ESPN. You see, sir, Diana Rossini did not declare for the NFL draft. Also, it would be the 31st pick, not the 31st pick. Also, Diana Rossini is not from ESPN. She's from The Athletic, or was from The Athletic. Right now, she's from nowhere because she resigned. So, get your facts right. Lovely with $5 said, really, really hoping Carolina and Steelers improve more this year. Start the 26 season out right. Get a stronger defense, please. Are you a dual Steelers and Panthers fan? Interesting. Alrighty. What we got, Raja? Oh, Caleb Banks. Thought that would be Tiny Man, Theamman, whatever the fuck. Well, look, we knew that Kevin O'Connell had a pretty big say in this year's draft, and he did not let it go to his head and did not take somebody on the offense just to have a fun new weapon to play with, because he could have. Got D lineman, I mean, yeah, get you a big fucking boy. 6'6", 327. He gonna take up some space and help the Vikings not be a one-trick pony next year. Panthers pick is in. We are moving and grooving. Do we think the Panthers take a receiver here? We think? Old and Bitter said, Brand, as one of the innovators of one-man show NFL content, what do you think of all these channels popping up doing the same? Any you enjoy? I mean, it's so funny people think of me as like an innovator of that content, and I guess I've been around long enough to be considered that, but like I started when Annie Agar, Wyatt's World, Drew Allen were all already doing it, and I basically saw them and was like, that seems fun, I want to do it. And so I did it, and I put obviously my own spin on it. I think my tone is very different than all of them. I think the way I film it and edit it is very different than all of them. So I mean, I love that more people are doing it because like I think that's cool that I set that example for other people to try to do it. As long as they do their own thing and like make their content stand out as well. Like, you got to have your thing to be setting your content apart so it doesn't feel too much like somebody else's. But no, in general, I like it. I mean, I've been doing this for 6 years, which, oh my God, I'm old. Where did the time go, man? COVID truly just destroyed the timeline, just in general. I mean, COVID is the only reason I had the freedom and the time to be able to build up channels like this. I don't know without a pandemic if I'm where I am, truthfully. It's just the honest truth of it. But yeah, man, that's so much time has gone by. I guess that's just what happens when you get older too. Lemon to the Panthers to pair with Tet. That'd be fire. That would be fire. What are the plans for weekly awards next year? I will not be doing weekly awards next year. I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing next year. I got to figure out a sort of weekly long form plan. I kind of want to keep it open, like being able to change the topic week to week versus like committing to doing one type of video every single week. Because I just, no matter what, I don't know if I have like something wrong with me that I just hate doing the same thing over and over again. But after like the 5th one, I feel trapped by it and I don't like doing it anymore. So I need to be able to follow what I like to do, what's motivating me at the time, and what feels new and different and fun. So I don't know. There probably won't be weekly awards, or there definitely won't be weekly awards, but we'll see what form the long form videos take next year, because I'm definitely going to be posting them for sure. Stay tuned. Fuzzy Taco, thank you for the sub. Daniel, thank you for the sub. Appreciate you guys. And we're the Cleveland Browns. I love Drew. I'm glad he's doing well. I wonder how his YouTube stream's doing. I know he doesn't really do YouTube that much compared to his other platforms. What? Hold on, Schefter. Eagles trading with Dallas? Oh no. They made an in-division trade. Eagles receive 20, Dallas receives 23, 114, and 137. What? Are the Eagles going to get Lemon, bro? Why do the Eagles always get a guy that they don't deserve every year? I mean, I'm not even going to say it because I don't know if they're getting him or not, but man. What was I going to do? Oh, I wanted to check Drew's YouTube stream, see what he's up to. I didn't really even know he had a YouTube. I mean, I guess I assumed he had a YouTube. Oh yeah, he's got some folks tuned in. I think he's live on TikTok too. The Goated Goat with $2 said, "Hey, how's it going? Thoughts on the Giants draft?" I like what the Giants did. I offense, defense, positions of need, seemingly elite talents, like A+. Appreciate you answering all my inane questions. Please don't quit Bust of the Week. Did people even notice that I did quit Bust of the Week / Bust Anonymous last year after like week 8? Because people always say like, they like those videos or whatever, but then I don't do them and then I don't really hear a lot about it. So I don't know. Bust Anonymous, I've already said, is going to be more of a as needed series this upcoming season because it's run its course a little bit. Like there's only so many jokes I can make about guys failing in fantasy football, and it takes away from time that I can be more creative. Again, it comes down to like not wanting to do the same thing all the time. Jordan with 199, thank you very much, man. Appreciate you. Panthers take Freeling. All right, shore up that line for old Bryce. Well, their GM might have said that it's not illegal to take a receiver for 3 straight years in the first round, but he did not take a receiver for 3 straight years in the first round. That is more than a Freeling You can almost make that as like an anagram out of his first name. Almost. Pretty close. Not super close, but like pretty close. You could definitely make the word more and then like an N. Shout out Monroe Freeling. Ooh, I like his style. He kind of looks like Jelly Roll. Just like the way he's dressed, not, his face or anything. Sorry, I've seen way too much Jelly Roll because of WrestleMania. That's a good pick for the Panthers. I like that. It'll be interesting to see what they do this year because Bryce Young has been such a, like, do we extend him, do we not extend him kind of guy. This season feels very make or break for him. Getting him a lineman to protect him and, hopefully set him up for success the best they can. Probably the right move. Can we get you and Pat running 1v1s? 1v1s like routes? Fun fact, people may not know this. Neither Pat or I have ever played football organized. Like, I played like flag and like pickup football, but like we didn't play it growing up. I was too fat and afraid of contact. People wanted me to play line when I was younger, and I was just too, I didn't want to. I wanted to play basketball. I don't know why. So I played basketball growing up. As a UK fan, I feel for you, buddy. Go Cats. As a UK fan, you feel for me. What do you mean? What do you mean? Hey, Jordan, the lemon pick hasn't come through on the television yet. The fucking Eagles getting Mai Lemon. Bro, I'm so done with the Eagles always getting the guy that you look at and you're like, oh, he fell 10 picks for no fucking reason. And now one of the best teams in football gets him. I know the Eagles had, a down year by their standards last year, but like this is a team that's built to contend, and now they get one of the best receivers in this class at 20th overall. I know they traded up with the Cowboys, but the fact that he made it this far, brother, when life gives you a lemon, I'm not going to finish that. What a pick for the Eagles, man. I mean, if AJ Brown wasn't already shopping for real estate in the New England area, excuse me, he can start. He can start. He could probably sign the papers, actually, at this point. We need to remove Jerry permanently. Yeah, Jerry did just let that happen, didn't he? Jerry, every time that this man routes up the Cowboys, he's going to hear about it. But we said the same thing about the Bills letting the Chiefs get Xavier Worthy. Obviously, they're not like in-division rivals, but that one worked out fairly well for the Bills. I mean, Xavier Worthy's not this like game-breaking, oh no, I can't believe we let him go type of player. Neither is Keon Coleman, who went right after that. That was the same draft, right? Am I mixing that up? I think that was the same draft. What was that? 25? 24? 25, I think. Player selections. Don't mind me while I just fact check myself. Oh, not 25. That would have made them rookies this past year. The fact that it's already 2026 is throwing me off. Don't mind me. I don't know how calendars work. Yeah, okay. Worthy, and then Leggett went 32nd, and then Keon Coleman went in the second round. Yep. Did you watch Tales of 85? I have not watched Tales of 85. I'm not sure if I'm going to. Wouldn't say it worked for Buffalo. Cookie Boy has been worse. Yeah, but like that's just a lose-lose trade, I guess. Josh with 80 stars. Thank you very much, man. Appreciate you. We're sneaking up on the Patriots pick here. Not really. We're still pretty far away from that, but we're getting there. Mississippi fan Matt said, you should be happy, Brand. You can know 100%. Y'all get AJ. I've known that for weeks. This pick does not change that. Those tea leaves have been easy to be read for about a month now. So. Doesn't Lemon have Kenny Pickett hands? Does he? Brand, how do you feel on this QB draft class? I mean, I think it's weak. It seems like it's just Mendoza. Apparently Simpson might be a dude because the Rams like him, and I'm one to trust the Rams. So, I don't know. I can't believe the fucking Eagles got Lemon, man. Oh, my God. Every villain is Lemons. hope the Patriots take it slow and build and don't try to rush back to the Super Bowl. They still have a lot of work to do before they're really competitors. Yeah, I kind of agree. They definitely have some holes for sure. Who you got to the Pats, Brand, right now? I'm just going to stick with who I put to them in Pat and I's mock draft on the pod the other day, which goes against what I said to start this stream, which was that we were going to draft an edge, but whatever. I really want a lineman. So I'm Max Ian Ianachor. Ianachor. Alex helped me pronounce that one last time too, and I don't remember what he said. Did I just see the name Manungai somewhere, or am I hallucinating? Manungai NFL says hi. I knew I saw that name. I was like, who is talking about Kyle Manungai in my chat right now? Thunder. Who the Bears picking? Carson Beck. And they're trading Caleb Williams to the Packers. It's a lot of fanfare for a Steelers pick. I mean, this is kind of fire. All right. Realistically, how much should they give up for A.J. Brown? It's probably, I mean, it's going to start with a first, so probably a 27 first, and then, I mean, ideally not another first. I don't know, maybe a 27 first and booty, or a 27 first and like a third or fourth, I think is probably realistic. I don't think it'll be 2 firsts. We'll see. Why they sing holy music? Man, I know I'm old, and this music isn't even my generation. This is before my generation, but the utter disrespect to call this holy music. Shut your holy mouth. This is a fantastic, timeless song. God, I might really be old. Who is your favorite NBA player? Mine is Devin Vassell. You don't say Devin Vassell Glazer. I am shocked. Utterly. Who's your favorite NFL player? I mean, other than the obvious, which is Drake May. Let me go less obvious. Probably Christian Gonzalez. I mean, it's hard not to pick him. He's just so locked down. He's so damn good. Before I thought it was a holy song. Now I think it's pretty good. All right, I'm glad we've turned you around. This is taking way too long. Make the fucking pick, Steelers. Oh my God. Who's coming out? What youth football team is this? I see the bus. Oh my God, the Pittsburgh Steelers are committed to making this last as long as possible. Favorite NFL players other than the Patriots? I know I have an answer to this. My brain is fried right now, so give me a moment to think. Probably George Kittle. I mean, I hope he comes back from this injury all right, because he is probably my favorite player to watch. And big wrestling fan, great personality, like, just seems like a fun dude. So tight ends are a rambunctious group. Oh, they took Ianachor. I spoke it into existence. I said the Patriots were going to take him. Well, I guess the Steelers get the Nacho Man. And he gets to protect Aaron Rodgers? We will see. What does the Steelers line look like right now? These picks better start flying. I'm sure they won't, but oh yeah, they took Fantanu, Troy Fantanu last year. Is Ianachor gonna move to guard? Or is someone else gonna move to guard? All that for an offensive tackle, I know. Favorite wrestler? Ilya Dragunov. Deep cut. VRFS Ducky, thank you for the subscription, man. Appreciate you. Welcome to the bench mob, my man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Is that a QB? No. Turn that corny music off. Turn your ears off, Royal Montana. Fun fact, I can't even hear what song's playing. I just know there's a song playing. Let me see what it is. Let me see if it is corny. I'm gonna turn it up real quick. That might be kind of bad. Yeah, I'll switch that one for you. This feels pretty generic, backgroundy. Yeah, we'll go with that. Sorry about that. Corny as hell. You good, my man? Your voice sounds raspy. No, I have bird flu. No, I'm just getting over being sick. I honestly feel mostly okay. I still have chills. I'm still cold. But like, don't really have a headache. Don't really have a stomach ache anymore, which is good and not the same as it was like yesterday and the day before. But yeah, you know, is what it is. Play Kit Wilson's team. Fortnite guy said, I love you, bro. Patriots are going to cook this season. I hope so, man. This music is okay. Listen, Set Sully, listen. Let's get one thing on the music straight, all right? I did not curate a soundtrack for the NFL draft stream that lasts 4 hours, all right? I went to a playlist called No Copyright Sounds and played all of them in a row in succession. I am playing this music so this stream does not get stricken down by the copyright and content gods, so it can remain up and you can remain hearing my thoughts on the draft without just having silence behind me, because I feel like that would make for not a very engaging experience. You might say you prefer the silence. I don't believe you. We need just a little steady volume in the background. Nothing crazy, nothing super loud, but we need something, you know? We need something. Play California Love. Do you want me to get my door kicked down by the FBI? Do you want that? Because that is what is going to happen. That's what's going to happen. Sony Records or whichever label owns that song, I think it might be them, they will come in here and they will put my head on a stake. Is that what you want? If it is, that's rude. All right, Chargers, what do we got? Ake Mezador for the Chargers. Okay. 25 years old, but very productive. Damn, 5.5 sacks in the playoffs is wild. I didn't realize that. Well, Justin Herbert. I mean, look, hopefully Herbert's tackles just get healthy, because it's so easy to say that they need O-line when all they really need is for their O-linemen to stay healthy. Because Joe Alt and Rashawn Slater on either side of the line is probably the best tackle duo in football, outside of Lane Johnson and Jordan Mailata, but honestly, I think they're pretty close. Yeah, I mean, they just need to stay healthy on the line, so I don't hate addressing the defensive side of the ball with a guy who's instantly productive. The question with him, obviously, is has he reached his ceiling already, because he's 25 years old, or at least is about to be 25 years old before the season starts. We'll see, but positionally, makes sense. Makes sense. Patcher Rocks with 199 said, Brand, thanks for the videos. Go Huskies. Hey, go Huskies, baby, and you're welcome. Thank you for watching. Do you believe in Joe Hendry? I absolutely believe in Joe Hendry. Favorite song? I don't think the current FBI is knocking down your door. Their priorities are all sorts of fucked, so you don't know that. As is the entire government. Favorite song? I mean, like all-time favorite song? Funny enough, I just mentioned government. Probably Donald Trump by Mac Miller, not because of the subject matter or the title holder of the song. I just really love the song. I've been listening to that since like 2009, whenever it came out, and I have not stopped. It's in my Spotify Wrapped every single year. Devin Williams is blowing this. What else is new? What else is new? All right, Cowboys. Cowboys. Next pick. Cowboys, what? They took downs earlier, right? Well, that's my alarm telling me to go to bed. I will not. I will fight the good fight and remain for the duration of the draft. Whether the universe wants me to or not. Cowboys draft a new owner. This ain't 2009 no more. Disagree, respectfully. I just keep burping. What are your Super Bowl predictions? Rams. Rams win it. I think the Rams are going to win it. Who are they going to beat to win it? I don't think it's going to be the Bills. Ravens, maybe, but anytime like a totally new regime. I mean, I can't say that. Like, new regimes do well all the time. But you can expect growing pains sometimes, so it's just something to be wary of. Do I think it's the Ravens? Let's see. Chiefs is an easy, bounce back pick with them getting Eric Bieniemy back. Let's see. Broncos. I'll say Rams over Broncos. That's almost what it was this past year. I'll say Rams over Broncos. What would be your dream pick for the Pats tonight and nightmare pick? Dream pick for the Pats. I mean, I really like Cassius Howell. I watched him. Cassius Howell. The only college football team I really watch other than UConn is Texas A&M. And so their prospects tend to stick out to me. And Cassius Howell was just everywhere at all times this past year. We need an edge rusher. I think that makes a lot of sense. So Max Ianachor was a guy I was looking at and hoping for just positionally because we need O-line really bad. But now, I guess I'll say Cassius Howell. Fug it. Who's the best tackles available? Caleb Blomu. Where did Jennings Dunker supposed to get picked? 51st overall? I mean, that could always sneak into the first round. Chase Basantis, best guard available, 33rd overall. I mean, also an A&M guy. Can't say I watched too much O-line tape of A&M, but let's see. What do we have at edge other than Howell? Keldrick Falk, best available. Zion Young. Yeah, I mean, I don't really think anybody's like a nightmare pick. There's nobody that I'm like, please don't fucking take him. There's really just not. We lost Diggs. We should take Jermod. How does that translate? Bold take, Pats first round playoff exit. I mean, I don't think that's a bold take. The NFL's unpredictable every year. You predicting them to get back to the playoffs is already like a good outcome for next year, truthfully, with how much turnover there is in the NFL every year. Pats ditch AJ and draft Bell. No. I think Bengals win the Super Bowl. It feels like a dumb year. Imagine we get Rams-Bengals Part 2. I could see that. I really could. AJ, please get traded. You're a traitor. He's gonna. Don't worry. What's your thoughts on KC Concepcion? I love him. Love KC Concepcion. That's the only reason I'm a little sad that the Patriots don't have a receiver need anymore. Or at least, I don't think they will take one because they've got, if A.J. Brown's coming in, they've got Brown, they've got Dobbs, they've got Pop Douglas, they've got Kyle Williams. There are rumors that they're going to trade Booty. That doesn't seem to me like there's a reason to take a receiver in the first round. So, we'll see. All right, who are the Cowboys taking? What we got, Dallas? Malachi Lawrence. Feel like that's a reach as well, is it not? I mean, they're drafting defense, so that's good. How we feel about that one, chat? How we feel about Malachi Lawrence? Just joining stream. What's up, Thomas? How we doing, man? How we doing? Where do you think Tyreek Hill could go, or is he gone from the NFL? I think he'll sign somewhere. He's just a post-draft signing. Whatever team doesn't get the receivers that they want, or, I guess that's really it. Whatever team doesn't feel comfortable at receiver after the draft is where Tyreek Hill will probably go. So we'll see. I want the Browns to take Omar Cooper Jr. I think that's fair. Hey, Brand, have you ever thought about collabing for a skit in the past or future? I've collabed a couple times. It's not a frequent thing because it's hard. Honestly, it's hard because every skit creator just has very different styles. So doing things when you're not in the same place is hard, and I don't leave my house very much to like do stuff like that. I leave my house to like go on trips or whatever, but like, you know, there's nobody really within range that I'm gonna like go to their house or they're gonna come over here and make a skit with or anything like that. So, I mean, it's something I'm always open to. It just has to make sense. He's all right. Better talent on the board. Fair enough. Logical. Hot take. Jets go 0-17. I wouldn't be shocked. Rams' new logo is so weird. Yeah, it is a little plain. It is a little plain. My sources are telling me the Browns are drafting Diego Pavia, brother. If the Browns draft Diego Pavia at 24th overall, someone needs to be held accountable. I'll be honest, I was doing a ton of mock drafts over the last couple days and don't even remember seeing Malachi Lawrence. Grossi and Brand collab. I appeared on Grossi's stream before. Yeah, I mean, he's one where it could work. It could definitely work. We do kind of similar-ish things with, like, my every team's thoughts on blah, 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 and he does every fan's reaction to blah, blah, blah. So, you know, that could definitely work. Brandon mega casuals need to, bro. Maybe. Maybe. I could definitely see why that would make sense. Play I Believe in Joe Hendry. That is copyrighted. WWE will break through my door and stab me. I'm getting offers for the 103 that I have in both Dynasty fantasy football leagues. Let's see. What do we think, guys? Should I trade the 3rd overall pick in my rookie Dynasty draft, or should I hold? Should I hodl? It's the same guy asking me for it in both leagues. Let me see what he's got to offer. He said Neighbors is off the table in one league, and Ken Walker's off the table in another. So let's see what else he's got. I mean, he's got Jamar Chase. I'm just saying. Am I looking at the wrong team here? I don't feel like... Am I tweaking? I mean, he's got Jamar Chase. If he's saying Jamar Chase is... Maybe I'd probably have to offer him more than that, truthfully. Let's look at the other league, what he has available. What catches my eye right away? He's got Genty. I don't mind taking a little shot at Genty. I don't know if he would be interested in that, but I am potentially... That commercial was terrifying. I didn't like that. Omega with $4.99 said, it's crazy you thought the Ravens were getting a cornerback at 14. The Ravens had the 5th worst O-line last year. Lamar got hurt 5 separate times. Yeah, well, teams aren't always smart. Take that. Counterpoint. But yeah, you probably make a good point. That mock did not get a whole lot of thought from me, if I'm being honest. Was at WrestleMania for like the 5 days preceding that mock draft and really only had time to sparingly look at what every team needed. Josh Coop, thank you for becoming a supporter on Facebook, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. I feel so bad. I cannot wait to get off the stream, and it's not because of you guys. It is not because of you guys. I feel like doo-doo dookie butter dew water. Poo water, even. I wonder how this Aaron Rodgers skit I posted is doing. 112K on TikTok. Pretty good. Pretty good. 250K on IG. Pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. Who's the best wide receiver in the draft? Probably Jordan Tyson. Probably Jordan Tyson. Do a gaming channel? I've thought about it. What games would you guys want to see if I did a gaming channel? What rookie do you think you'll pick in fantasy? It's a good question. I haven't really given that a lot of thought yet. See who's been picked. Who do I like their landing spot the most? So, Carnell Tate with the Titans is... Carnell Tate with the Titans is basically just with Calvin Ridley and Wan'Dale Robinson, so that's not bad. It's a little crowded if he doesn't immediately assert himself. All right, let's see who the Browns are taking. Him. Casey Concepcion is who I want. The Browns have no wide receivers. Jerry Jeudy is a puddle of Dunkin' Donuts coffee, which is trash, by the way, spilled on the side of the road, being run over by cars all day and all night long. He is trash. Casey Concepcion is awesome. He does have Harold Fannin to compete with a little bit for targets, and obviously Judy's not actually going to go away, but I do think Casey might be, I think he is the best receiver talent they have now. So I would be very excited to get Casey in the later, mid to later rounds of a fantasy draft. He won't cost like super premium capital, I wouldn't think. Tyson's tough because of Olave being there. Let's see, what else? What other receivers? Lemon with the Eagles. I mean, Lemon with the Eagles is interesting for sure. With A.J. Brown gone, like, that's just clearly the number 2 guy. So kind of puts a damper on like the Devonta Smith becoming, wide receiver 1 overall sort of contention. It doesn't kill it, but makes it a little harder to achieve. But yeah, I would say Concepcion probably has my favorite landing spot, even though I don't love the quarterbacks. It's just about weighing the volume that these guys are going to get versus the actual quality of the team they're going to. Yeah, I would say Concepcion and then Lemon. Yeah, I like it. Tate's a good one too. I just worry that Tate is going to be overdrafted a little bit in fantasy. Just a little bit. Smitty's absolutely going to have a year. Absolutely. What happened to Ben Schwarmer? I did not want to do it anymore. Might bring him back for a different game, though. We'll see. We'll see if my mind gets tickled by the possibility. No New Englander should ever insult Dunkin' Coffee. Rocky Roll. Dunkin' Coffee is horrible. It is piss. It is dirty mud water. It is so gross. And I'm somebody who's like really I'm somebody who's really enjoyed coffee the last like decade or so of my life. And Dunkin' has never once served me well, ever. Every time I get it, it just tastes like I'm sucking on a rusty faucet to an abandoned building that for some reason has water flow, but has lots of infections and bugs in that water. It's real bad. Do you support an NBA team? I am a Nuggets fan. Thomas said, gotta leave stream for bed. Bye. Adios, Thomas. Have a good sleep, my man. Is Jerry Jeudy better than Dunkin' Coffee? Ooh. I mean, I think that was where I made the comparison initially, right? But if I have to actually decide which one's better, I'll take Dunkin' Coffee. Because Dunkin' Coffee is at least still coffee. Whereas Jerry Jeudy, I'm not even sure is a wide receiver. I think he is a waste of space. Coffee is overrated and sucks. It's okay to be wrong, Patrick. It's okay. Your videos are so funny all day. I watch them. Appreciate you. CWL, thank you very much. Pavia is a fusion of Gabriel's physicals and Shador's attitude. Yikes. Do you love that Danhausen? You are cursed on behalf of Brandhausen. How's Booty going to do this year? Well, I love Booty. I love me some Booty. Booty is always a good time. The more Booty you can get, the better. I think the Booty is going to continue to be good, regardless of where the Booty is. Based Patricks that hate coffee. Pat, you... I'm going to let that one go. I'm going to let that one go. As I choke and die. I'm happy as a New York Giants fan we got our scary big guy. You did get your scary big guy. Do not curse me. Well, too late. Hopefully you pulled someone in front of you. MLG with $2 said, thank you for all the funny videos. You are very welcome. Thank you for tuning in. Pittsburgh just trade. What do you mean Pittsburgh just trade? Like, did they trade up? Are we going to see more out of Mims this year? Which Mims? Marvin Mims? Probably not. Probably not. Do you think the Raiders are going to be good? I think they'll be better. I think they could fight for a wild card, but if they're actually planning to start Kirk all year, their ceiling's probably a little lower than I would have said otherwise, but I think they'll be okay. I think they'll be competitive. This is like a transitional year for them. But as we've seen with the Patriots and the Commanders and all these other teams over the years, like it's not impossible to really turn things around faster than people expect. Why Nuggets? Why not stick with Celtics? Because I was never a Celtics fan. I got the Patriots from my grandpa, and my grandpa did not have a favorite basketball team, so I was left to pick one on my own. And the first team I ever followed was, or the first player I ever followed was Allen Iverson, and it was like right as he got traded to the Nuggets. So, fell in love with that Nuggets team. Did somebody say Kirk? Pat? No. What's up, Cowboys? How we doing? How we doing? Who do you think the 49ers will take? That's a good question. Let's see. Best available. Well, let me actually go here first. Let's see. Maybe Caleb Blomu? Help out that line so it's not just Trent Williams for the 80th year in a row. I don't know. I'm not very familiar with the Niners and their such needs. I guess they kind of need a receiver, but a lot of them are gone at this point. This draft is really slowed down at the end, which is super annoying because it was flying at first, and then the Steelers had to fucking throw a parade before their pick and just slow everything to a crawl. Dylan Theamman to the Bears. So thought he was going to go to the Vikings, and he ends up going to the division rival Bears. I mean, makes sense what they got rid of. They sent Kevin Byard our way, so vacancy in the secondary. Makes sense. Feels like this is a little bit later than I would have expected because, I mean, I had them going to the Vikings at 18. So good value pick for the Bears, and they continue to build up that team. I mean, the Bears are... somebody asked me what my Super Bowl pick was. I would not be surprised if it was the Bears in the Super Bowl either. I would predict right now Rams-Bears NFC Championship game. Nuggets era AI was not the answer I expected. Yes, pun intended. I know. It never is. Never is. You don't want to stay up till midnight just to find out who the Seahawks draft? Come on, man. As if the Patriots don't pick at 31, allegedly. When you going on your Diana Rossini run to see who the Pats are drafting? Yeah, let me go meet up with Rabel and get some intel. Is your voice okay? No. I have 3 weeks left. I appreciate you guys sticking around, watching the stream, hanging out with me, because this is not as energized as I have been for these streams in the past. I am getting over being sick, but I wanted to make sure I did this stream because I do it every year. It's a lot of fun. Apologize that I kind of sound like I am being, what Jamarcus Russell said he was going to do to people if he got called a bust by them. If you know, you know. So yeah, sorry I sound like absolute dog water, but hopefully we're still having a good time. NBA Finals prediction? Nuggets Celtics. How about that? Ben not hating on the Bears, unheard of. First of all, my name is not Ben. Second of all, when have I ever hated on the Bears? I hate on everybody. Oh, Bills trade alert. Buffalo Bills trade pick to the Texans. Ooh. That is one a spicy a meatball, huh? Interesting. What do we think this is for? Hopefully line to protect CJ so he doesn't die. What movie title best describes a Jets fan experience? I don't know. Is there a movie just called Eternal Suffering? I would assume there is. AJ, thank you for the subscription. Appreciate you. Maybe some lean would help. That's a good point. Some lean might help. I might have to try that. That's a good point. So the Texans traded up, what, 2 spots? So there's somebody they wanted to go get here for sure. Would you rather have Jerry Jones coach your team as a GM or Arby's Meat Mountain? I'll take the Meat Mountain. I'll take everything the Meat Mountain has to offer. Need to give CJ more time to throw the... All right, rude. You do not need to give CJ more time to throw the interception. That is rude. That is rude. I see Texans sniping a wide receiver before the Finns pick one here. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, I guess this will really tell us what they think about Tank Dell's long-term outlook. Because if they use a first-rounder on one, trading up for one, no less, not just using a first-rounder, but trading up for one. Because, like, they've got... I mean, they drafted 2 receivers last year with, like, fairly high picks. So, I don't know. We'll see. I feel like it's going to be a lineman. About to find out. Come on, Roger. Hustle. Hustle your booty. No Kayshawn. To the stage. Okay, lineman. Smart. I like it. I like it. Who is Rutledge? That's a good point. I don't really know. I didn't see him in a lot of mocks being this high up. But I did hear that the back end of the first round was kind of flatter than people thought. And that it wouldn't really be a surprise to see like anybody from player 25 to like 60 get picked here. Got another trade. Niners trading their pick. Yeah, Rutledge, ESPN had him as the 58th overall player. Who's trading up here? Miami. Ooh. Ooh. We think they go receiver here? Matthew with $10 said, dude, love your content. Keep it up and good luck. Thank you, Matthew. Appreciate you. Appreciate you very much. '49ers get picks number 30 and 90. All right. I mean, that's not a insignificant pick to give up here. Number 90, that is. You know, that's a late third, so. Who do you want the Patriots to draft? Howell. Cassius Howell. Cassius Howell or Caleb Blomu. Or Jennings Dunker, honestly. Give me Jennings Dunker. He's so awesome. I love him. If you don't know Jennings Dunker, look him up and look at his hair because it is fantastic. Do you think the Patriots trade for Brown and sign Hill? I don't think we sign Tyreek Hill. No. There's no room for Tyreek Hill. I mean, not that there's no room, but, like, I don't think Tyreek Hill is signing to play alongside, you know, a clear number one guy like A.J. Brown and Romeo Doubs, who they just paid a lot of money to be, you know, a productive wide receiver too. Like, unless Hill is prepared to play a really reduced role from what he's used to, I doubt it. Doubt it. What do you think of Jermon McCoy for the Pats to succeed Davis? I mean, I wouldn't hate it. He has fallen quite a bit, at least based on these rankings. Yeah, I mean, I'd be fine with that. I think I'm really not... There's not really a lot... When you're picking 31st, it's kind of hard to be like, oh my god, I feel like they're going to mess this pick up, or like, well, you know, what would really ruin it? It's like, you're already not picking from this super high level of talent when you're down here at 31. Like, again, this is the range that teams have been saying it feels very flat once you get outside the top, like, 10, 15 players or so. So, Plush World with 199 said, love you, dude. Also, what do you think of Baltimore? I like what Baltimore's done. I think getting rid of Harbaugh is the right move. I think Jesse Minter's that guy, and I think they are going the right direction for sure. I don't know if it's going to materialize this year in terms of, like, a Super Bowl win or anything, but soon I think they'll be in that position for sure. Will Scat get more than 3 concussions this year? I hope not. You think AJ will get traded to the Pats now? I have thought that for a month. Pats taking Monroe Freeling. Monroe Freeling has been taken many picks ago by the Panthers, right? Yeah, Panthers, 19th. Arby's, Meat Mountain, or Hill on the Pats. I mean, I'm not upset about Hill on the Pats. I don't like him as a guy, but he's a good player. Or at least it would be a good role player for what we signed him to do. So I'll take him over the Meat Mountain. Thanks. Is Baltimore's pick cursed? The other one's cursed. Yeah. I guess they're both cursed. You think the Ravens trade back into the first round? Not really. Who do you have? Cam, Scat, or Genty? Genty. I love Scataboo. I mean, he's a good dude. I met him. Very nice guy. But, like, talent-wise, I'll take Genty. What are we talking about, Schefter? Come on, Dolphins. Why have we slowed to a crawl? I'm glad this is going to finish before midnight, I think. Why is it so slow, bro? I don't know. Brand for president? No, thank you. Decline. Sounds awful. Oh, my ass. What do we do in Miami? I love they cut to the fan as they're saying the name, and he just doesn't say anything. And then he's like, that's probably good, right? Yeah, yeah. Like, sure, fuck it. The Dolphins continue to not give Malik Willis anybody to throw to. All right. Couple picks left. The pick is in. You think Jeremiah Love will be a Cardinal for life? I mean, that's kind of hard to predict, but sure, why not? Sure. What is this? What do you want? I was hoping my fantasy baseball team hit another home run, and they didn't. Big sad. My fantasy baseball team nasty, though. I know you guys might not be baseball heads, but this is the best fantasy baseball team I've drafted in... Well, I shouldn't say ever, because... Bills are trading their pick. Wait a minute. Oh my god, the Patriots traded up. Oh boy. Maybe we'll talk about fantasy baseball in a minute. I'm going to scroll up on the chat and not look at anything. Because I'm very curious what this is and why we're trading up for it. Alright. What do we got? Come on. If I wasn't streaming, I'd be thrilled right now because I would just go to bed after this pick. But I am a trooper, and I will finish out this stream through hell or high water. I wonder how far down my non-copyright playlist is playing. How many songs have we gone through? Oh, we're only like halfway through. Lit. Mike Vrabel selects anything else to talk about other than what's been being talked about. I did think the rumor about, like, if the Patriots don't make a pick, Vrabel doesn't have to talk to the media was funny. They're like, oh, they're going to trade out so he doesn't have to talk. I mean, he talked before the draft, so whatever. He wouldn't have said anything different, but I would have laughed if that happened. All right. Not looking at the screen if it's spoiling it. Nice. Lineman. Yay. Protect Drake. Yay. That's awesome. We need that because Morgan Moses is 800 years old, and I'm tired of watching Drake May get ragdolled around every 5 minutes. So that's awesome. Hell yeah, Caleb. Welcome to the great region of New England. Just avoid the Duncans because they are terrible. I will take it. I will take it. Michael Carney, I see, liked my stream. Thank you very much, and I very much like your last name. Drake May. Drake May. Bills doing everything to not give Josh Allen help. Who trades up to them again? Yeah, the Bills are like, this pick is lava. We're not making it. We refuse. Won't do it. All right, Chiefs, what are we doing to help out Mahomesy? Mahomie. I swear if it's like 2024 where we trade back so much and end up drafting a bust, I'm going to be done. You're not going to be done. You're going to watch every Bills game all season. You won't be done. Man, again, for all of this trade hype, I mean, there were pick trades, but for all this, oh, we might see players get moved. No players got moved. I'll be happy if I jinx that right now, but I doubt it. Big doubt it. Someone trade George Pickens. Trade for George Pickens. Supper, I've been a fan since 2022. Your vids cheer me up whenever I'm down. When my grandpa died in 2024, and your skits and fantasy bust of the week cheered me right up. Thank you for posting. Hey, I appreciate you, Preston. I'm glad I can help in any small way. That is really the crux of why I do this, because I want people to laugh and be happy because the world is kind of trash a lot of the time. So, yeah. I try to fix that a little bit. Just a little bit. Can't fix it fully. Go Niners, please select Denzel Boston. Maybe. Devin, I am not streaming tomorrow. No. I don't think my voice will allow me to, truthfully. Vrabel already said Campbell is our left tackle. He's not getting moved to guard or tight end or anywhere else. He will get better. I mean, I think that's true for this year. I think if he has another mediocre year this upcoming season, they'll revisit it. But for now, yeah. Carson, I have some NFL predictions. Rate them 1 to 10. Fernando Mendoza will only be good for his rookie contract. I mean, okay. Thinking Mendoza won't be that great isn't like super hot. So rate that take. I'll say like 4. Carson Beck will have the same slide as Shador. 0, because Carson Beck does not have any actual first-round hype. That came up last minute out of nowhere, whereas Kuiper was banging the drum for Shador for weeks. So not the same thing. And Jermod McCoy will be a steal. I think that's probably accurate. That's probably accurate. You happy with the Patriots pick? I am happy. I am happy. Dad Jag, if you keep talking about fragrant flowers, we are going to have fisticuffs. Stop it. Rye says, when are the fantasy football bus coming back? Well, A, when football season starts would be the earliest they could come back. And B, I'm not doing them all the time. Like, they're going to be sometimes. I'll do one for week 1, I assume, because that is the week where we learn a lot about guys who got hyped up during the offseason, and they're like, oh, shit, they might actually be a bust. And, you know, that reveals itself week 1. So week 1's a big bust week. But I'm not doing Bust Anonymous every single week. Eagles stole Lemon from the Steelers per Rappaport. Ew. I don't want a Lemon on the Steelers. I mean, I get that that's not like a terrible pick because Pittman might have back issues, but like, and he's, you know, he's supposed to be a slot guy anyway, but nah. When is the draft? Well, do I have news for you? When's AJ Brown getting traded? June 1st at 12:01 a.m. Give us your baseball team. Mine's also great. Oh, yeah. Fantasy baseball team. So, best team I've drafted. So, 2 years ago, my league allowed me to get Judge and Ohtani because it was Ohtani's first year playing as just a DH and people were kind of scared of him. So, he was ranked like 10th overall and Judge was like 9th overall because he wasn't coming off an MVP year. So, I had them two, and I had Paul Skeens, and I had Tarek Skubal, and yeah, that team was really, really good. But this year, Ben Rice, Wilson Contreras, I'm just going to say like the best players because I don't need to say all of them. Ben Rice, Wilson Contreras, Sal Stewart, CJ Abrams has been off to a hot start, Matt Olson, Yordan Alvarez, O'Neal Cruz, Mickey Moniak has been really good, Jordan Walker's been really good, Vlad Guerrero, and then pitchers, I have Edward Cabrera, George Kirby. Skubal was my first pick, so I have Skubal. It's just this is alphabetical, so I wasn't seeing him yet. Parker Messick, Yuri Perez has been meh. Gavin Williams, Emerson Hancock. It's a pretty good team. It's a pretty good team. What's your record prediction for the Patriots? 11-6, right? That's the right thing. Ooh, the Jets traded in. Bro, if the Jets take Carson Beck, are the Jets about to take Carson Beck? Because this would have been like the Simpson range, right? But it's not. Because he's picked already. Also, I didn't even comment. The Chiefs took Peter Woods, continuing to help that defense for Patrick Mahomes. Yeah, makes sense. You really just don't need a lot of offense. This might be kind of a transitional year for the Chiefs anyway, just because we don't know how well Mahomes is going to start the year. I say, look, maybe Justin Fields lights the world on fire to start the season, but I do think defense is the right focus for them. So Peter Woods, good pick. Good pick. Yahoo or ESPN for fantasy? I play on ESPN. I play on ESPN for everything. I like their UI. I think it's very clean. Very clean. I'm getting carried by James Wood and J-Ram. Why did Bust Anonymous stop? I just told you, Gritty, because I got bored of it. It's not dead. It's just going to be more occasional. Going to do one week 1, and then we'll see. I'm probably just going to do them on the weeks where there are a lot of busts that like really need to be addressed. I'm not going to lock myself into doing one every single week because I don't have the time. There's only so much time in between like NFL weeks. Like you have such a short window of time to make content. And if I'm not like super motivated and excited about what I'm making, which is kind of what that series has become a lot of the time because I've been doing it for 5 years, 6 years. I'm not going to keep doing it. Like it's just to protect my own mental health. Insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. So, you know, again, it's not dead. It's not dead, but I'm not committing to doing it every single week anymore. I apologize. I know a lot of people love that series, but it just has kind of fallen by the wayside a little bit in terms of everything. Views, engagement, you know, all that stuff. All right, Jets, who we got? Ooh, wide receiver. Omar Cooper Jr. for the Jets. Okay. So the Jets get 2 pass catchers in this draft to catch passes from Geno Smith. Yeah. That does not make me like Garrett Wilson for fantasy football purposes in the slightest. So, excuse me. I think the real reason is you don't want to continue getting hit in the face with tortillas. No, it doesn't hurt. Honestly, it doesn't hurt. I didn't like Bust of the Week only because my fantasy team was on the list every week. All right, Bills, we making a pick or what? We making a pick or what? Can we get a Drake May stat prediction? 4,357 yards, 39 touchdowns, 8 picks, 5 rushing touchdowns. 8 rushing touchdowns. 25. No, I'll go with 8. 8. What position do you think the Bills will take? I mean, I guess Boston's still here? Maybe Boston? I do think Boston's an interesting complement to DJ Moore. Bailey, Sadiq, Cooper. Why are all of those names the guys that pre-draft I felt like weren't going to be good? Like, those are all the guys that I had just like minor trepidations about, and now they're all on the same team, and it's the Jets. I'm going to trust my gut and say that I think this draft class is going to work out horribly for the Jets and that they are going to have to fire everybody. I already thought they were going to have to fire everybody, but I don't think this is going to save them. Pretty late, but what do you think about the Commanders taking Sonny Styles instead of someone offense? I like it. I think it's fine. I mean, he was one of the best overall, at least athletically, prospects in the draft. Commanders still need help on the defensive side of the ball. You can't address everything with your first pick, and I think they got maybe sniped a little bit on, obviously, Jeremiah Love, although he probably would have just gone to the Titans if he didn't go to the Cardinals. And then Carnell Tate was taken. So, I don't think it was a bad pivot. Yeah, I guess they could have taken Tyson, but I don't mind Styles. CW stat prediction, and I'll subscribe. What, Caleb Williams? 4,532 yards, 41 touchdowns, 11 picks, 6 rushing touchdowns. All right, Titans. Who are we taking? Bill's allergic to the first round, I know. Broncos guy, thank you for the sub on YouTube, man. Appreciate you. Titans got to take Mendoza. Good call. They're going to take Mendoza, and then they're going to trade with the Seahawks and get their pick too, and then they're going to take Pat Mahomes. Oh my God, make the pick. Make the pick. Make it. Make the pick. Do it. Do it. Do it. The bust where you got mad at Zach Taylor for not letting T play despite being supposed to play, did that actually make you mad? No. I mean, I do think it's goofy and stupid to do that, but I didn't have T Higgins in any league or anything like that. It's just calling out stupidity when I see it, Keldrick Falk. Get everybody out of the green room. Very nice of the Titans to make sure he did not have to come back tomorrow. Is that DeAndre Swift? Looked like DeAndre Swift. In the suit, no. Wait, is it? No. Is it? I don't know, I can't tell. Which pick you like the most? Which pick do I like the most? Let me take a look. I like... Mai Lemon to the Eagles. Like every year, the Eagles get the best value pick every single year. One more pick. One more pick. One more pick. Keldrick, respectfully. Get to the fucking microphone. Look at all the bald. So much bald. Honestly, not as much bald as I would expect. I guess it's not all their coaches. Unpopular opinion, but Drake May's receivers costed him the Super Bowl. I mean, the Patriots had a lot more things cost them the Super Bowl than the receivers. How do you think the new quarterbacks are doing so far? What do you mean? Like the fits? I mean, I like that Simpson's going to the Rams. I just didn't think it would be at 13. I think him getting to go there, learn from Stafford for a year, and play in that system, obviously, is literally ideal situation. And then Mendoza, we knew was happening. Like, yeah, good pick. Sounds like they don't want him to play in year one either, so. 49ers record prediction. They're also going 11-6. I think I said that for the Patriots. Maybe 12-5. I'll go 12-5. Thoughts on March Madness Championship as a UConn fan? Michigan's really, really good, and they deserve to win. B-Mac, thank you for the sub, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Yeah, Michigan deserved to win. They were my pick all along. Very just proud of my Huskies for even getting that far, honestly. Watching them all year, like, I knew they were a good team, but I never once thought national championship. I thought their road would end against Duke, and, you know, if not for a miracle shot, it would have, but yeah, no, very, very proud of my Huskies. What did Vrabel do? Brother, Google. If you haven't heard by now, Google it. I'm not giving you the Wikipedia rundown of what Mike Vrabel did, because somehow you have been firmly planted underneath a rock for the last week. Training to be a defensive coordinator for my high school at 14. Wish me luck, please. Hey, that's awesome, Preston. Hell yeah. That's awesome. Let me know. Let me know how that goes. I'm curious. I didn't even know that was like a thing you could trade for at that age. That's awesome. Since you're a UConn fan, what do you think about the solo ball injury? It sucks. It sucks. I mean, props to him for not ever complaining once, like during the season, or blaming his shooting struggles on a wrist that was so injured that he needs surgery that's going to keep him out all of next season. So, I mean, I'm excited that we get to have him, you know, the year after next. But, yeah, you know, sucks. Hate to see it. The Mullen shot made me so happy as a UVA fan and a Duke hater. My man. My man. What happened to Ben Schwarmer, bro? The videos did bad, so I stopped making them. Any further questions? What are your thoughts of the Ravens pick? Also, I'm subbed. Hey, bait to get me to answer. I like what the Ravens did in this draft. I like the Ravens. They clearly know they need to protect Lamar. Dexter Lawrence is coming for him. So getting a guard is a smart move. Very smart move. All right, Sea Chickens, what are we doing? We think they're going with Price? They said they were willing to trade back, but they're obviously not trading back. Any further questions? Yeah, how was your day? Pretty good. I'm a little sick, so, you know, it could have been better, but pretty good. Made a video that I'm happy with, so all is well, all things considered. Roger, get your ass out here. Along with this man who's going to make the pick. Man's fired up. Trying to still avoid the graphic because I think it might spoil the pick. Tunnel vision. Clear eyes, full hearts. Can't be spoiled. Tell me the pick. You very excited man with a fantastic mustache. Ooh. What do we got? This man is way too fired up, but I respect it. Now make the pick. Wow, they did it. Wow. Okay, so they actually went with like kind of the chalky pick that we saw leading up to the draft. The second running back does slip in, so we've got not quite bookending the first round, but almost bookending the first round. 2 Notre Dame running backs, 2 bird teams in the NFC West. Respect. That's interesting for fantasy. It's not often that you get a guy go 32 overall that you're like, that guy could definitely be an immediate fantasy contributor, but the Seahawks, Charbonnet, we don't know what his deal is, if he's going to be healthy to start the year. They signed Emmanuel Wilson, I believe, so that's an interesting signing. But this guy's definitely going to be in the mix. I mean, first round capital is no joke. So, very interesting. Very interesting. All right, well, hey, that'll do it, guys. That'll do it for this year's NFL Draft. I still feel gross. So, thank you guys for hanging with me, suffering through this terrible voice I have. Be sure to sub if you guys have enjoyed this content. We've got so much post-draft content coming when my voice figures itself out. Who am I kidding? I'm making a video tomorrow, even if I sound like Batman got his head cut off with a machete. Thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate you guys. We'll see you guys later.